FAMU kid. Oh damn!
That was drafted last year.
I think so. Yeah, that's just gonna bother me now.
The one from FAMU.
Yes.
Yeah, he got hurt.
What's his name?
Yeah, shit, he got hurt bad last year, but he with the Cowboys. They matter of fact, they had him playing linebacker 2 years ago before they got real linebackers.
Yeah, that's
he
the one
had
I
a
was
bunch of
thinking
tackles.
about.
What's that kid name?
Marquise Bell. There we go.
Marquise Bell. Yes.
There we go. That's what I had him confused with.
Yes, Marquise Bell. And Bell was an animal at FAMU.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, he played at Maryland first before he came to FAMU. But yeah, he and the Cowboys had him playing Mike damn near. And tackles was getting up on him and abusing him. But then in past situations, he was making all the tackles.
Right.
Let's see. Jay just dropped 10, says, fellas, what's the expectation for the night? Hopefully we walk away with 3 picks. To me, Jay, that's the best case scenario. We already have 2. Do something with those picks tomorrow to get another one today. That would be ideal scenario for me today. Ideal. Like that would be cherry on top of the, I ain't gonna say on top of what. Who knows who watching?
So the Browns picked Judkins.
Oh, the running back.
Ooh. See, that's what I wanted.
That's an AFC North running back right there.
It is.
Yeah.
It is. Who else the Browns got at running back? Because Chubb gone, correct? Or is he still there?
I don't know. I'm not sure.
Let me look at their roster. I can look at their roster.
I don't know.
Yeah, let's see.
Did the other one go? Was Henderson?
No, he ain't gone yet.
I think we need to go running back too. Not necessarily like our next pick, but we need to get one of these running backs because they're saying there's about 4 or 5 of them that could be really good. You know what I mean? We gotta get somebody to spell Derrick Henry and eventually take over.
Oh, the chat is saying Chubb is a free agent.
Oh, but I know ain't nobody gonna touch him till later on the season because of them injuries.
Yeah.
Hey, this is a good start though.
Let's see. I forgot where I was. Oh, see who else is in Cleveland backfield. NFL, NBA, NFL. Stop moving. God damn it. Cleveland Browns. Depth chart. There you go. Jerome Ford, ain't nobody in their backfield. That boy starting. Jerome Ford, Pierre Strong, John Kelly Jr. And I know Ford had a lot of a good season last year, but Judkins probably could start for them.
Yeah, I like Judkins a lot. He's just, just the mentality that it takes. He's the man at Ole Miss, and he's like, I'm going to go to Ohio State, and I know they got a guy who's been entrenched there for a couple of years.
And probably should have came out last year.
And he's like, I'm going to go there, I'm going to compete, and I probably won't even get all the carries, even if I win the job. And, they went there, won a national championship, boosted his stock, and the way that he played, like, if you just see him lead blocking, like, that dude is putting it all out there. Like, he was laying a hammer down in some of these games. And, I like those type of guys who are selfless like that and who can really just bring that physicality into the game.
Okay, Keevy, I appreciate it. So we're gonna work together tonight, Keevy. Appreciate it. I think he was answering my question about the backs. He told me check the chat. Appreciate it. Yeah, I ain't gonna work as hard. I ain't gonna work as hard as I did yesterday. I was doing a lot yesterday. I was pulling film, going to the beast, going to the what's it called, and sweeping back. I ain't working as hard as I did yesterday.
Man, one of my friends, he saw him at work today. He watched a lot of the stream. He's like, man, y'all streamed for over 3 hours. It didn't even feel like it, to be honest.
It didn't.
It didn't.
I had a hard time going to sleep too.
Yeah, I ain't go to sleep.
Just on like I guess like adrenaline and excitement for what was going. Even though I wasn't really happy at the time, but I had a hard time going to sleep.
I was watching some 2023 film.
Okay.
I found some more tape on Starks from this year. If you want it, I was telling Cole about it. We was on earlier. I found some more games from this year and a stash I forgot I had.
I got like 8 from this year or something like that.
We got 4 in the caddy thing. I got 7 in my other list stash.
Yeah.
Even though some of them are overlapping games, but that should get us about 10 games.
Yeah, I forgot how many games. I think I watched like 5 of him, and I still got like 5 left from this season. Dolphins pick is in.
Raiders trade with the Dolphins, and they'll pick at 37. Raiders gave they pick up.
Oh, snap. Well, so much for that prediction. Oh, shit.
What happened?
They got Jonah.
The Dolphins did?
Mm-hmm.
Jonah from Zona?
Yep.
Uh-oh. Jonah from Zona.
They went and got Tua some help, some protection. They got one of his cousins.
Jonah from Zona.
Well, who's left? See, this man. I'm telling you, this is what I don't like about EDC, man. Like, this is what I don't like. Like, maybe, I mean, look, this is our draft board, but maybe they have different guys out there that they see that they can take. But I don't know, man. I just don't like this. We'll just take what's left over mentality when it comes to the offensive line. Like, you're so close to competing for a Super Bowl. Why won't you do those things and just make sure, like, okay, you might feel good about who you have, but man, like, come on, man. Like, how good can you feel about Voorhees? If we're being honest, like how you might see him in practice, you might like his attitude, but you just don't have much tape on him. You know what I'm saying?
Like, chug 3 beers because of that.
Oh, God, it says him
because of Zona. But I got the best available. You said you want to know who left. So Ariante Esere is supposed to be the best tackle left.
Okay.
Up under that, hold on, let me go over here. I'm trying to scroll the wrong thing. You got Ozzie Trapalo from Boston College, Charles Grant, Anthony Belton, Cam Williams, and Logan Brown.
I heard you talk about Emory Jones before. You like Emory Jones, right?
I like Emory, but I don't think Emory's impactful. Like to come in and fight for that job. I think out of all these people that's left, the only person that maybe could fight for to play right now is this dude. And with him being the only one left, you got to start looking at guards.
Yeah, I would say him, Ratledge,
and then you go
and Millam.
Maybe Mbow.
For the tackles, I mean, I mean, we need a swing tackle, right? We need somebody that can come in there.
Whoever we get a tackle, it's going to be a project. I mean, not a project, going to be a definite backup, and we got to pray that our tackles stay healthy at this point.
Yeah. But we need a backup regardless, right? We need somebody. I mean, we had 2 tackles on the team.
Yep. Only 2.
Shout out to Eric L, man. Thanks for coming through. Shout out to everybody in my chat. I just fired up the live stream over there.
Okay.
It says, greetings, brother men. Will grade 8 start asking for a trade before or after the season, after another offseason without putting offense first? He's not going to ask for a trade right now. I don't think. So we've discussed this before.
Make it work, man.
Yeah.
He's just going to like, I'm going to make it work.
Yes. Yeah. Now, you know, if we keep losing the same way and they're not making any changes to coaching staff or anything like that, you know, you can only do the same thing and lose the same way for so long before a change needs to be made. It shouldn't have to come from Lamar. Lamar shouldn't be saying, hey, you know, this ain't working out. Like, they should be able to recognize that. If not, that conversation has to be had.
So the tackles, the tackles and guards are guys that I think will be impactful or slim pickings.
So you like Ratledge?
Yeah, Ratledge. I mean, and I like Ratledge.
What's that guy's name from West Virginia? Millam?
Mm-hmm. No, from West Virginia, it is. Let me see. What was it? It's Millam. Okay, it's Millam.
Mm-hmm.
He's still out there, right? Did he get picked already?
No, he
didn't get picked.
He's still there. Best available. I'll make sure I hit the right thing. So the guys I think that can help us, like could fight for the left guard spot.
Yeah,
Essery, maybe Belton, maybe Cam Williams from Texas. Then you start looking at real guards like Tate Ratledge. I think if he gonna play guard, Tate Ratledge can play guard right now. Maybe Mbow, Millam.
I don't like him. I don't like I don't like Bo and Bo.
You like Bo?
It's too much finesse. It's too light of an offensive line for me. Like with him, like I like his movement skills.
6'4", 303.
I like his hand usage, but there's just a lack of strength there. Like it's I would not like that at all. Like to put right next to another light guy in Linderbaum, like that just I don't like that fit.
Yeah. Because then you strictly got to be you really got to marry outside zone if you go that route.
Right. And there's a guy that we both like, but he's probably like a fourth rounder.
The green and orange.
Yes, Jalen Rivers. But my thing is, if he's taken, let's just say fourth round. Let's just say if he's taken in the fourth round, I don't see them really giving him a chance to win that job. Like there will be a competition, but I don't really see him, getting that shot to win the starting guard spot.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Chris. I don't think they give nobody a shot to win it. Lele or Avoid, he's gonna have to get hurt.
I think if a second rounder comes in, there will be not 77. You already know how I feel about that. Like that's set in permanent marker. But I think there would be if it's a second rounder, I think there would be a fair competition.
Okay.
But that's the thing. It has to have that draft capital attached to it. A lot of people, a lot of coaches, they always say, it doesn't matter where you get drafted. Doesn't matter this, doesn't matter that. I disagree with that shit for a lot of these coaches because your GM, your owner, they're going to say, we took him in the second round, put his ass out on the field.
Yes.
But, I think it would have to garner some type of high draft capital in order for it to be a real competition.
All right.
Unless, like you said, one of them gets hurt.
The other back, your back you just asked about, gone, Jose.
Henderson.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Who got him? The Patriots.
Yep.
Ooh, I had that in my mock.
So I probably need to put the link I'm getting these picks from. I probably need to put them up there while I got Schefter and let me add them to my feed.
Hey, I like what the Patriots are doing. You got a blindside protector, and now you got a home run hitter in the backfield to pair with what's the dude's name? Stevenson,
Ramondre Stevenson.
Like I think that's a good 1-2 punch right there.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's who's putting the picks out there pretty fast on the right side.
Oh, the Draft Network. Okay. Who's left a running back?
There's plenty of running backs.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Plenty of running backs. I can go tell you best available running back. Henderson's gone. Caleb Johnson from Iowa, who gave Shiloh nightmares. Scatterboo, if you like that guy,
I don't.
Dylan Sampson from Tennessee, Devin Neal from Kansas. No, Giddens is the dude that gave Shiloh nightmares. Jordan James from Oregon, RJ Harvey from UCF. I honestly don't like Damian Martinez from Miami. Bashu Tootin, I love.
He got fumbling issue, I heard though.
He fumbled 4 times or 6 times this year. But you got to catch him.
Yeah,
you got to catch him. You got to catch him. ATN, little brother from Georgia.
Okay,
I like him.
Let's see. Now the running back that intrigues me a lot is Ollie Gordon. Had that great last year, and this year he kind of fell off the map. And I don't know if it was because of O-line play or because of this shit. That was funny. Hold on. I saw something from Girth Brooks. Girth said
Girth Brooks.
Yeah, Girth Brooks. He said, will Shedeur be the first clipboard holder with a jersey retired? While I don't like the Shedeur Sanders, when you say some funny stuff, I won't recognize it. That was a good one. That was a good one, Girth. Pause. That's pretty good. Second best Twitter name behind the Wolf of all streets. But it's some good backs out there. Some good backs out there. But Henderson's gone, even though he's still on the top of the list and the projects hadn't refreshed yet.
Well, so I think we all agree we need to go O-line. But for me, if not O-line, I would like to get one of these running backs. Who would you guys like to see if it's not O-line?
D-line. O-line or D-line. Whether it be interior or edge. It got to be in the trenches to me.
Yeah.
I honestly
agree. I agree with you, Coach.
If we don't draft a running back, I wouldn't care. Because I feel like we got enough at running back right now where running back could be a priority next year.
Yeah, I don't know what the running back class is for next year, but like there's you guys have studied these running backs more than I have, but they're saying a few of these guys can be special, right? I would like to get one of these guys that's already here, ready to go. So we're not trying, we're not praying that we get somebody next year, and we have to wait until the third or fourth round to get somebody to replace to replace Henry. I would like to have somebody on the team already.
If we don't sure what we need now, them that they ain't gonna matter because they ain't gonna have anybody to block for them.
Yeah, facts.
Because right now we got terrible guards, and Derek can overcome that because he's so big.
Yeah.
So right now we need to get O-line to sure it up. That way, when Derek moves on, we'll have good blocking to benefit better backs.
If we're being honest, we should have gone. Our first two picks should have gone O-lineman. Right. Doesn't matter how we feel about Voorhees and Faalele. Faalele, unless they're truly planning on re-signing him next year, which I don't think they are. He'll be gone.
This is last year, right?
This is last year. If he plays really well, are they going to pay him guard? The prices of guards are going up. No. They don't like paying. I don't see it. Right. So then we're looking for another guard next year.
Watch him be the first one that they pay. Watch him be the first one. Faalele. Yeah. Watch him be the first one because it's a long history of it.
Faalele might get paid this offseason.
Go back to Rick Wagner. They got a long history of these dudes who later round guys who end up balling out like towards the end of their contract. Mm-hmm. And they don't bring back. Watch Faalele bring the one that they actually bring back.
At this point, they're going to have to. They committed to him. I get the intrigue with Faalele too.
He's so massive.
I'm excited to see how he's going to look this season.
Me too.
I'm excited because confidence can be a hell of a thing. And first full year playing guard, that's under his belt. He got the Pro Bowl alternate nomination. Mm-hmm. So that plays a huge part in just how you come into the next season. You're like, oh yeah, I can play here. I do belong. Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
Better.
Hey, yeah. Chris, this mother joker was working out at midnight. PO'd last night.
Ooh.
I like that one.
Him, DJ, with Caleb, and they got a tight end too.
Rome.
And
they fixed the O-line.
Oh, the Bears.
Yeah.
The Bears. The Bears coming.
Yo,
the Bears are coming. The Bears coming. And I'll tell you this on Luther. Like I normally be a proponent of watching the year before's tape, but go watch this tape from what's this not this football 23. Season, but last year. That was awesome. Yeah. This year I don't know what happened, but year 4 that joker was you couldn't touch him with a spray hose. Awesome.
I like what they're doing, man.
That is a heck of a pick. They was on Pole's head last year. You can't say nothing about Pole's now. If they put wins on the docket, Pole's might be the GM of the year. Pole's pulling some Howard Roseman type stuff this year.
They might swing around and get a running back too.
Let's see what the order is. Let's see. This is round 2. Why Schwarzenegger keep popping up? Oh, they got the next pick. The Saints, then the Bears again.
Oh, so
wow.
It's the Saints, then the Bears again.
Shoot, they should go running back.
If Shedeur don't go here, it's gonna be a long night for him, for Dog.
The Saints are always weird.
Huh?
The Saints are always weird.
Yeah. Who they get in the first round? They got defense, didn't they?
They took Calvin Banks.
Yeah, from Texas, I think.
Yeah.
But it's like, what the hell are they gonna do?
We play the Bears.
I hope if we do, it's early.
We play them too.
Do they? We have our list of opponents.
Yeah, it's been out. The dates and stuff ain't out. But that stuff will come out on the 14th.
Let me take a look.
They revamped their whole offensive line too.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, we play the Bears at home.
Okay.
We play the Bears, Jets, Lions, Texans, Rams, Patriots at home.
Gotcha.
Away teams are
I'm
Buffalo, Miami, yep, Packers, Vikings, Chiefs.
Unless the wife ex-nay it and veto it, but I'm planning on going to Miami.
If it's later in the season, I might meet you over there.
Yeah. Going to Miami unless she say heck no. What up, B? You ain't got the wave today. I see you.
What's going on, fellas?
What's up, B?
Right? Oh my God!
What?
Look over there, Chris.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, somebody, I think
Tyler.
Oh Lord.
I think Dane Brugler said, like, he mentioned that he said he wouldn't be surprised if Tyler saw when before Shedeur.
No, I don't even know who 26.
Yeah, so where is Shedeur going to the UFL?
At this point,
B, this man might not get drafted.
Who else? Who else can use a quarterback right now?
The Rams can use a back. The Steelers need a quarterback.
If the Rams get that would be a great landing spot for Shedeur.
Shuck. Tyler Shuck. Red says Shuck.
You guys agree? You know,
that'd be
a good spot for the Rams.
Yeah, definitely.
To sit and learn, yeah.
Yeah.
But the question is do they want to do that, like, or are they trying to push all their chips in for this season? That's the thing. But I think it'd be smart as hell to take Shedeur and have him sit behind Stafford.
This is.
Oh, the Steelers don't even have a pick this round.
They traded. That was part of the DK trade.
That's right.
The Bears are back on the clock.
But I read today that they were getting calls about Pickens. So.
Well, I'm only here because I heard that Carolina was desperately trying to move or aggressively trying to move up from that spot.
But you hear now, better late than never, and never late is better.
Should have said Shuck, Luck, Buck, Lakers in 5.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard it up there. I took it down because I didn't want to cover. Is it a way to move that pop up like to a different spot?
Oh, I don't know. On StreamYard, I haven't been on this thing for so long.
Okay, but I just want I put them up there real quick.
Okay.
Unless I make a
I'm not sure what they did differently on
right
here.
Now. I can make a custom one, but I ain't finna do it now.
Okay.
So B, do y'all have a pick this round?
Yeah, we picked 2 picks before Baltimore.
57? 57, okay.
Yeah, it's a long wait, but
it's moving pretty fast though today. Moving pretty fast today.
And I think they're trying to move up for Donovan. But
that's Raku. Oh, he is still there. Sure he is. The Bros are still out there. I forgot about
Donovan, Scorton.
Oh, okay.
We ain't had to run on edges yet.
Or corners. I thought those would have been the first ones to start heading out because there's a lot of good corners.
I expected they played.
How far does Will Johnson drop?
Who the hell knows?
Off the face of the draft?
Hopefully to 57.
Who the hell knows? I mean,
right?
Because I mean, what injury is a career-ending injury these days? You know what I mean? Like if he has some issues,
microfracture.
I mean, is that even career-ending? Like that's,
I don't know.
It may be altering.
Who came back from it?
I mean, I don't know specifically in the NFL, but I mean, I know microfracture surgery. I mean, Amari Stoudemire had that,
Didn't Penny have that too?
15. Penny, I
Penny had
believe
it.
so, but that was a lot longer ago,
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, with the advances in medicine and whatnot.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know Amari
Sean
Stoudemire
Livingston
came
had
back from it. He was not the same,
Mm-hmm.
but he came back and had a long career after that. I don't know about NFL players though. Not sure.
Tyler Shook. Over. Okay. All right.
If you say so.
25-year-old Louisville starter goes 40th overall in the second round. The Bills move up and are now on the clock.
So they traded with Chicago?
Did the Bills go? Yes, I'm thinking. I think the Bills took Chicago's spot. Trade. There it is. Just popped up from Ian Rappaport. Bills. So we definitely know this ain't nobody. Not nobody. This ain't Shedeur.
Maybe the edge rusher. One of the edge rushers.
I thought they got an edge already. Who they get yesterday?
They got
they got the
Harrison.
cornerback, didn't it? They got the cornerback from Kentucky.
Yeah.
Because you still got Mike Green, you still got Scorton, you still got Ezra.
Let's see.
And I just want to say thank you to Andrew. He sent in the Cash App just saying happy Friday. Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, that would be cold-blooded. Cornette said, imagine Shiloh getting drafted before his brother at the draft party.
His brother ain't getting drafted.
I'm just saying, it would be cold-blooded.
It would.
Are they having another draft party today?
I would.
I
mean, we
paid
paid
all
all
to get drafted.
The Bills trade 56, 62, 109 to Chicago for 41, 72, and 204.
Wow.
A lot of numbers.
They really wanted.
They playing bingo?
Yeah, they said there's one wide receiver left and we getting them.
Oh, they do have Bosa. I forgot they had Bosa. Let's see who they get.
Maybe Jalen Noel.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Miro going before Shedeur. I went back and watched that Bama and Georgia game, and if somebody get that Miro was an animal. That
Miro
night
can play, man.
Miro was going ham.
He's gonna need to sit, but he can play.
Yeah. I mean, he was throwing darts, running like a dart. He was going off. And to see it from the all 22 angle and see the way he was cut, he was putting Starks in a blender too that night. He just had a blast. Then they turned around and shat the bed the next week, I think, to somebody.
Oh, I think
maybe the Ole Miss,
Vanderbilt.
Vanderbilt. I think it was Vanderbilt. Still nothing? Yeah, Cam said it was Vanderbilt. Thank you, Cam.
Davon said you was wild for the Rose Sparks comment.
I remember saying it, but I don't remember when I said it.
Well, that was last night.
I don't know. I just said so much stuff in these past 2 days, and I'm tired, so it's all blended in. Hey, so I went and laid down about 6:05. I said, I better get up. 6:08, I came and sat in front of this computer. I said, if I let 6:10 hit, I'd be to set them boys up. Because I'd been asleep.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't sleep last night. Then I had to get up and go to work. I think I might have closed my eyes about 2:30. Alarm go off at 5.
Yeah. Same here. It was brutal. I had to get up.
Are they gonna make a pick or no? There we go. TJ Sanders.
What?
Okay.
What's that?
He's good. He's good.
That's the
South Carolina.
I think he is not the back.
Defensive tackle.
Yeah. I was gonna say edge, but he's a tackle. He's a 3. I think. I'm trying to find it. Where is it?
All right.
It's available. D tackles.
Damn, they really
there
like
he is.
him.
I didn't think he'd go before Jamar.
Says, what pick do we have today? What pick? What we have?
59 and 91, maybe. I think that's right. 59 and 91. Is that correct? I got it right here. 59 and 91. Right. 59 and 91.
Garnett said he timestamped where we selected Starks during the live. That's around the time where I clipped it and I put that in our group chat.
Yeah, I saw.
Oh yeah, this morning.
I saw it. When you sent that clip, boy, and I kind of forgot about it, but just Hendo's reaction, I was like, that threw that. I think I was drinking coffee and I spit it across my desk. That was Hendo. It was funny.
That was funny.
Funny. Still got Darius Alexander on the board as a D tackle.
There's a lot of defensive tackles on the board. A lot.
Jamal Turner still out there. Lott still out there. Collins, Palmer from Florida State. I like Pegues and I like Walker.
And man, there's defensive tackles. There's edge. There's a lot of. I mean, cornerback is crazy right now too.
Yeah, my cornerback ain't got picked yet.
Who's that?
So
Porter.
Oh, Porter.
And he and I think his other cornerback's better than him. I personally just like Porter.
That's just one of your favorites. Yeah, I like him too.
Oh, he had a great combine too. Darian Porter.
Yeah.
Donovan E is one of the. I think he might be the only edge left that clears the 3-cone threshold.
Donovan. Oh, as
why don't you start talking about him?
Yeah, I think Coach brought that up too a while ago.
You know the 3-cone threshold is. You know they say like if you run under a set was it under a 7.
It's like a 6.97 or something like that, I believe.
Yeah, you're in a rare class of really good edge rushers. It's not 100%. You know,
DJ Amp says Browns fans are heated. What they heated about, Amp? Let me know what they heated about.
Probably Deshaun Watson still.
Yeah,
John Watson.
I wouldn't be reacting.
Johnny Manziel, like a long list of things.
They could have traded up to 1 and drafted Jesus Christ. And I still be mad about Deshaun Watson.
Oh, I knew something was wrong. I don't have my chalice in front of me. After this next pick, I'm gonna woof for a minute. I ain't got my executive producer took a sick day on me. They drafted the 50th ranked linebacker to start the second round. Cause when that name popped up, I was like, who? I tried to keep it cool because we started off, but I was like, what? I hit it with that Russell Wilson. What? Tripping. But yeah, okay. Carson Swester. Myles Garrett can't make everybody better.
Right.
He make a lot better, but he can't make everybody better.
Says Jets fans will be quite happy with this pick. Why don't you say who the pick is, though, Jonathan?
Where you see that?
On Twitter, Jonathan Jones. I hate people who do that.
It's on the screen right here. It's on the screen right here, baby.
Okay, there you go. Mason Taylor. Okay, well, Andy lied.
Oh, who he said?
No. I'm just like, why? I mean, I'm not saying he can't play, but like, whatever.
What? Jason Taylor was a Jet too, right?
I know he was a Dolphin.
Is that his son?
That's his son.
Yeah, that's his son. Yeah.
That's Joey's nephew.
And his mom is somebody famous too.
Jason's wife.
Yeah, she's related to somebody.
Yeah, I don't know who his mom is. No idea. Pimp say it's a terrible pick for the Jets. Hey, it's better than having Aaron Rodgers as their quarterback. Tell you that.
Yes.
I don't know, Zay. He say, how is Donovan Azaraku? I hit the wrong button. My bad. How is Donovan Azaraku still available? Can't believe it. No clue.
I'm just gonna keep on talking about my man, huh?
People in the chat said it, B.
You ain't gotta put it up though, Coach.
Okay.
You control that.
I can't control that.
You could have blocked him. You chose to highlight it.
Not gonna block. Not gonna block. Not gonna block. We're not gonna play that game. But I understand where you're going with this.
No.
Okay,
I'm not saying you should. I'm saying if he gets drafted before Carolina, then he needs to get blocked.
So Mason Taylor's mom is Zach Taylor's sister.
Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas.
Zach Thomas,
yes.
my bad.
Zach Thomas, yes.
Oh, okay.
Oh, see, look at the chat, boy. Chat be on it, boy. Chat be on it. Appreciate y'all.
Oh, yeah, there we go.
Davon, Carolina's picking at 57.
Chat be on it.
Yep.
Appreciate y'all, man. Team effort. Team on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Team.
I love the Saints, man. That is a fantastic pick.
Yeah, the Saints
every year. Every year with the damn Saints.
Well, we know the the NFC South is at least a 3-team race, at least. We know that already.
I'll tell you what, man. Shiloh at this point, his greatest value might be beating the shit out of the Saints GM.
At least a 3-team race because of that right there. Okay. That cat may not can beat Spencer Rattler out.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Did y'all see Warren Moon let what's come get his number 1?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so, he played for the Oilers, man. It's over.
Hey, tradition.
Yeah, tradition's like the worst reason to continue doing something.
Oh, well, I tell you what's crazy.
I don't see anything wrong with that.
The Titans being mad at the Houston Cougars for wearing a baby blue style jersey.
Oh, the Houston Cougars. Is that UFL?
the college team. They had a baby blue style.
Oh, those look good too. Yeah,
and they really do look good.
Yeah.
And the Titans mad about it.
Listen, if you're not gonna wear it, like
right.
I mean, just because your uniforms look like shit.
B Rave Kingdom dropped $2 and says, "What's up, B? Glad for you to join us late."
Thank you.
Exclamation point.
I joined right on time, but I appreciate that.
Did you hear him at the call-in show today? He was top notch. I want to say TV, but he was top notch YouTube today.
Taking everything.
Yeah, he was worth going back and checking out at some point.
Ooh, Big Red says he thinks Shedeur goes to San Francisco. That's interesting because they're doing the Lamar thing with Brock Purdy's contract. They dragging their feet. Oh. They haven't signed him, so
they don't want to pay him.
What up, birthday twin? Alfonso.
Hey, what's up, Alfonso?
I'll be right back. I gotta get me some beverages.
Cool. Yeah, this thing with Shedeur, like I said, if you're avoiding him because you don't want a media circus or you don't know, if he's going to have an ego and all that stuff, to me that signals a weak organization, right? Like he doesn't have any off the field issues, as far as I'm concerned. As far as I heard, he hasn't. He wasn't like a bad teammate or anything like that. Like those. If he was a bad teammate, yes, you don't want that at quarterback. If he had a bad attitude, you don't want that at quarterback. But I haven't heard those things. And if it's just, well, we already want to deal with his dad, like, man.
I really don't think it's anything to do with Dion. I think people just don't like him, right? And I mean, to be fair, it's not the first time. This happened to Spencer Rattler too, where he dropped to the 5th round because he was a dick in high school. Right? So I mean,
but I haven't heard anything about him, like or him being a bad teammate. What's up, Creek Boys? Salute. He said Shedeur to the Ravens.
And I feel like with him, if his name was Shedeur Favre, they'd be talking about his moxie and his confidence.
Well, yeah, right? But moxie is an exclusively white trait, that.
Exactly, yeah, exactly.
Grit.
Baker Mayfield. Man, did you see how he tried and failed to run away from that cop? Incredible fight. He had no sense of direction.
The first time I heard the word moxie. What's the thing? What the movie with
Alfred Collins,
the quarterback?
Oh,
the blue team,
yeah, varsity
blues. Yeah, that's the first time I heard the word moxie. Moxie.
I don't want your life.
Who got Alfred Collins?
The Niners.
Ooh,
Niners. They're replenishing that defensive line.
That was a nice little dream that they would take Shedeur for a minute. Thanks, Reg.
Reg like KVN. You can't believe nothing Reg say. I mean, not KVN.
Wow.
What's his name?
Caillou Blue Kelly.
Caillou Blue Kelly. Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, all y'all like Kaibu Kelly.
Oh, yeah, who?
When he got picked.
Who?
The Ravens flock. All right.
I mean, listen. Fans are gonna be fans. They're gonna roll with whatever the team picks, and they're gonna find a reason to like the pick, which I get. You know, I get.
Hey, Tom Brady was a 6th round pick, so we have hope for a hot second until reality hit.
Yeah.
Damn,
reality hit.
Cowboys pick is in already. Good for the
Cowboys. Cowboys getting a running back. I'm gonna tell you which
Let's
one.
get this shit going.
Cowboys getting a running back, and I'm gonna tell you which one. Let me get to my best available pick. Cowboys are picking Devin Neal. Watch this. Devin Neal or Dylan Sampson. Watch this. Watch this. Watch this. Watch it be Mike Green.
Hey, that would be pretty good.
So who is it you guys think needs a little like instant shot in the arm in their tickets to get the sales and is gonna take Scatterbo?
Let me that's a good question, B.
What's the whitest team in the league?
Right, because in the NBA you're like, okay, that's Utah's guy.
Right? Exactly.
But I was gonna say the Cardinals.
Yeah, Jose, and I was thinking the same thing.
That's where he's from too. So that would
that's what I said.
Oh, God damn it, Garnett!
Every time he scored a touchdown, that crowd go crazy.
Oh, the Dallas took him. I can live with that.
All right, I'm gonna log off. That was pretty much all I was here for.
If he would have went to the Bills, I would have been distraught.
And B, when I popped back over to the overall list and I saw he was up there, I just said Mike Green, but that's what I thought.
Yeah.
But I said Mike Green in the interest of you. But when I said the running backs, then when I went to overall and saw his name, I like, oh yeah, he's gonna go.
I appreciate that.
The same name been at the top for most of last night and today, and it's Will Johnson.
Yeah.
So Mike Green's the top edge left. And them injuries are scaring people off Revel.
They got Jordan Birch, got Oladeju, got Will Johnson. I don't know, man.
Just Allo said, at least we know the Cowboys waste his talent. Not necessarily, because you got the double Micah. So he gonna get one-on-ones out the wazoo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I think what he means is they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Oh, okay.
13
They'll play
4,
amazing. They're just not gonna win.
13 4 out
you
in the
put it
second
like
round.
that. Since you put it like that.
You said what, B?
It'll be 13 4 out in the second round. You know.
Since you put it that way. Will Johnson must be shredded beyond repair. That's what Ferris said. Got to be Ferris. They got to have put him in the MRI machine and it came back rejected.
His ligaments look like polio cheese.
Something. Because this is crazy.
So the Eagles.
The thing is, Will Johnson tape is good. When did he hurt his knee?
I don't know.
I mean, it might not be currently hurt, but because remember Jay Ajayi, where he had like a degenerative thing with his knee, and that's why he slipped.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
It could be something like that. I don't know.
Okay.
But top 10 because Jay Ajayi went, I believe, the 5th round or something.
Yeah, something like that.
That'd be.
I heard something on the podcast that he actually has a hurt toe right now too. So on top of the knee, he has a hurt toe.
Johnson has a failed car inspection right before your car registration run out. This dude right here, man. This dude's so stupid. And I don't mean that like derogatory. That's like he's funny. That's crazy. Matter of fact, I need to renew my my birthday coming up. Before they try to hit me with the late tax.
No, Ravenville. The Ravens are picking 59th, so you got a minute.
Yeah, we are on pick. What number this is? 40. It's got to be like 44.
And for the person that asked, the Eagles are picking last in the second round, 64th.
Yeah, that was the Cowboys pick was pick 44, and we have 15 picks before us. B has
13 before the pick that matters.
Okay, what he said. I didn't say that. He said that.
Let me see. Okay, we got 13.
So who on the clock? The coach. What the coach need?
Quarterback coach.
Right. Shedeur Sanders coming up.
That'd be crazy.
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. They went from.
I hate the Colts, man. I really do. Also,
they lost their other running back. I mean, they lost their other linebacker.
Which one?
The Speed. I think Speed gone.
Oh, where'd he go?
EJ Speed. That's
Mhm.
EJ Speed.
I can't remember where he went, but I think he gone. See if I can look it up.
AD says Ravens need to go O-line this round, but watch they take inside linebacker. I would.
Texans.
Texas. Oh, okay.
So him and what's the other guy name?
No, come on, Andy. That's why I hate the Colts, bro. That's why I hate the Colts right there. JT from Ohio State.
Oh, that's somebody you wanted?
I mean, maybe not necessarily in this round. But I like JT. I had seen him a couple years ago wrecking somebody, and he's just kind of stuck in my head since then. And I feel like if he went now, the other edge is going to last until 57. Yeah. You know what I mean?
So that's what he do, ain't it, Chris?
Mm-hmm.
He FSU.
Yeah. Well, when you need it most,
he FSU. He legit. And you know what I'm talking about. He FSU and not the Seminoles.
No, nobody ever talked about the Seminoles. We know.
All
right. So
I'm expecting to hear a bloop because I said FSU. Come here. What about FSU? Nothing.
Hey.
Nothing at all.
You don't want to hear nothing about them.
Nothing at all.
So as Mike Green, he hasn't been drafted, right?
No.
As he continues to fall down the draft board, clearly it has to do with the off the field stuff, right?
For sure.
There's a lot of teams that like to say, zero tolerance. They don't condone certain things or whatever. But he's going to get drafted. One of these teams, he goes low enough. We're going to say, all right, he's worth it here. Now his sins have all been absolved.
Well, it's zero tolerance for risk, and it's at a certain point there's no more risk.
Right. But the expectations will still be there, right? If he goes late in the second or third round, they're still going to expect first round ability.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They definitely are.
Like
Hendo used to say, third round pick, first round talent. Y'all know who?
Shout out to Prestar 410 for the super chat. It says the Shedeur Nike revenge ads gonna go crazy. Yeah,
unless he flops.
Yeah, they'll still go crazy.
Yeah, that definitely go crazy until he actually get out there and play.
Yeah,
because we all can be like he should be. This is what I think about it. He's gonna go to a team that's a decent team, and if the starter gets hurt and they got a decent O-line, he's gonna show out. Whereas he should have went to a crappy team, and he would have to earn, like go through the real fires, which probably would have hurt him because he can't move. He's gonna go to a decent team with a decent O-line, and they're gonna be able to build around him.
Yeah,
Rams just took a tight end from Oregon, Terrence Ferguson.
That's a shocker.
Yeah, I thought Arroyo would have been up there. I like him a lot.
Arroyo.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
but the Rams like to run a lot of that duo and that fold stuff. So Arroyo ain't folding on. What's called a better block than Arroyo? Puka. Puka's a better block than Arroyo. So Arroyo is a receiving threat. Somebody say T. Ferg, that's my guy. Bears.
Okay.
Bears are Oregon fan.
Not really, but he likes to pretend.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's crazy. They said Tyler Shuck is 7 months younger than Luka Doncic.
Wow.
Yes, Shuck's going to be 26.
Wow.
Jeez.
How old Lamar? 27.
They drafted their future assistant coach.
He coming in the league almost the same age as what's the quarterback from Florida State that went and played baseball?
Oh, who did he go to? The
Winky?
Browns? Winky, right?
Winky.
Not right. Winky.
No, y'all were talking about Brandon Whedon.
No,
right?
I mean Wink. I'm talking about
Chris Winky. Chris Winky.
Chris Winky was an older gentleman, but I don't know. I don't know about any activities he did in college. I know that he went to Carolina and he joined that assistant coach acceleration program that they have down there. And
Brandon Whedon was another.
He was great. He was great.
One too, yeah.
Yeah, Chris Winky was great in that coaching that coaching internship.
Who Garnett is Gordon in the green room? Who left in the green room? Because I ain't watching. Is anybody in the green room? Because ain't no way I would have went to the draft after the stuff that been happening or be happening. Ain't no way.
Another question. Who shows up to the draft on day 2? Who's confident they're going day 2?
I remember Porter went home.
Yeah.
When he didn't get drafted that a couple years ago.
Yeah, I'd have gone home too.
Yeah, Geno went home too, and then they ruined his career.
Geno
Smith.
Oh.
I'm still mad about that.
Remember, he was supposed to be a first-round pick. He didn't go, and then they had the little clip of him being angry and leaving the draft, and then the Jets took him, and he didn't feed as much as Mark Sanchez. So, your former coach was just like, hey, you need to sit down. You need to sit down. And then the rest of the NFL was like, you can't play quarterback for 10 years.
They say Miro's there.
Jalen Miro, yeah.
For who? For
Miro.
For who?
At the green room.
I thought you meant team.
Yeah, when I saw him yesterday, I'm like, bro, what is you doing? Why are you there? They wrote, but he did right back.
That's right.
Hey, this board is falling pretty nicely so far.
Yes, it is.
I'm shocked Trey Amos hasn't been drafted yet. I thought he easily could have been a first round guy.
I'm gonna throw the best available up there and kind of let's go through them real quick as a group. Let me get it together. Get it up. Don't mess up. Don't you? God darn it! Come back here. All right. Let's see. Let's see if we can do this and go. Bam. All right. There we go. So Will Johnson. So we know anybody gonna pick him. Mike Green. We all know got the off the field issues. Darius Alexander is intriguing. He could be that third interior guy that could spell Travis and Matabike. Revel, corner who was injured. A lot of people said was a first round pick.
Johnson just got picked by the Cardinals. Garnet says Will Johnson.
By the Cardinals, huh? Okay,
good pick for them.
Cool for me. Yeah. Well, Will Johnson's gone then.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, that knee ain't holding up.
Shedeur's up there. That don't bother us. Arroyo, we ain't got nothing to do with that. Amos, maybe. Jared Wilson. Did that say center?
Mm-hmm.
He ranked higher than our guy Tate. That can't be right. He can't be ranked higher than Tate Radlich.
Yeah, a lot of people like him. He's a.
Oh yeah, I guess they don't have him. This is the main list, huh?
Yeah, Essery, Nolan's the receiver, Jordan Birch, Winston is the safety from Penn State. Winston wasn't bad. Bish from the receiver from TCU, Femi edge from. I saw somebody on Twitter told me that they like Femi from UCLA. Running back. I want to talk about running back. Jalen Rose, receiver. Morrison, the cornerback from Notre Dame. Scored the edge from Texas A&M. Landon Jackson, the edge from Arkansas. Norman Lott, the defensive tackle from Tennessee. Azaria Thomas, the cornerback from Florida State. Guy that I really like. I don't think we need him, but I like him. Kyle Williams, I think you like him too, Chris.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's the best available. And the ones that I feel like would fit us, our needs, are the top 25 that's up there. Any of them guys y'all like that would be on your wish list. Even you, Brodny, and those guys on your wish list.
Jordan Birch.
I was about to ask about Jordan Birch.
Femi Arroyo. I mean, I guess they need help in the secondaries with Trey Amos as well, but they're really, I think they're going to be focused on trying to get an edge this round.
Gotcha.
What do you guys think about Jalen Noel?
He okay. He a little scrappy joker. I don't think he would play for us though, because he would automatically be the fourth receiver. To me.
I mean, not automatically. You got to battle that out with Tylen.
Battle he's gonna lose.
Apologize, Chris.
That's right.
Battle he's gonna lose.
I apologize.
I don't know why he was signed back there to be the fourth receiver.
I apologize.
And something I practice at home is patience.
Chris, you have two young ladies. You can't help but practice patience.
Right.
That's right.
You can't help it. It's embedded in you by now.
Yep.
Will Johnson. Find out of there. Weezy out of there. Go back to our Twitter skate.
My right now top on my list would definitely is Ursery.
Texans just traded up to 48.
All right, so I'm sure it'll be Ursery.
Ursery, yeah.
What's up, Buck? Buck is
they lost. They lost Tunsil. And who did they get already? Who did Texans?
They got as free agent they got Cam Robinson.
Oh, okay. Tunsil went to Washington, right?
I think so. And Washington drafted another tackle. So they got them some tackles for their quarterback.
Yeah.
They traded 58 and their third round pick 99 to the Raiders for 48.
Just Aloe say, does Tez Walker exist? We think he does. You know who Tez Walker is? What was the receiver that we never did see that when he played for Baltimore? We was wondering that he exists. White dude.
Andy Isabella.
Andy Isabella. Tez Walker is Andy Isabella. Tez Walker is Andy Isabella. Exactly.
He was like Bigfoot. Somebody's like, I swear I saw him.
Right.
He was at practice.
To be Tez, exactly. Going there. To be Tez. He walked back. Oh, he does exist. Like the Eminem and Santa Claus.
Yeah.
Pick is in for the Texans.
All right. Let's not be who we think it's gonna be. Somebody retweet something. Tez caught a TD last. Yeah, Tez did catch a TD and then went straight back to special teams. Caught that TD and went straight back to special teams. At least he started playing special teams because he wasn't playing nothing at first.
Who's the Texans running back?
The boy from the Bengals.
Yeah, Mixon
and
Mixon and Damian Pierce.
Yep. Suge say he got a bowl of Lucky Charms and join the commentary.
Shout out Suge.
Ah, crap. There it is, Chris.
I knew it.
There it is.
I knew it.
So that's what options we got left. That's what options we got.
Still got Ratledge and he still got Milam.
Ratledge.
He only drafted an old lineman. They anointed those two before last year.
So you went to Texans.
Mm-hmm.
And they just traded up to get him.
Sure did. They saw something they wanted, went and got it.
Yeah.
And what they did they say what they gave up?
Yeah, 58 and 99.
58 is what number? Let's see what number 58 is. 58 is a second and 99.
Yeah, right before, that's the third.
It's the third, okay. Second and third to move up and get a guy you want.
Because that was the pick right before Baltimore anyway. So
why don't Tez get into playing time? We have no idea. Game too easy.
Because he's not good. Game too easy.
Don't listen to Brodny. We don't know that.
Why would you not You don't have to be on the field and know somebody's not good.
They kept running. Hold on, let me break this down to you. We see a certain individual run out there every week and don't touch a soul, but yet they still keep running them out there. Mm-hmm. We see somebody else play meaningful snaps and play well, and they won't put him out there.
Let me ask him, how good is Devin Leary?
Who?
Devin Leary.
Who that?
The quarterback from what was it, Kentucky that y'all drafted?
Who?
How good is Devin Leary?
Not good.
He wasn't good in college. He never played.
Yes, he did. He wasn't good in college.
He didn't play a single snap in the regular season.
He got outplayed in the preseason.
Tez was just a guy in college.
He got outplayed in preseason.
Tez was a name because of what the NCAA did to him, not because of what he did on the field.
Devin Leary got outplayed in preseason, Brodny.
That's okay.
By a dude that they cut.
Tez was a name because of what the NCAA did to him, not because he could play.
Devin Leary was a name because somebody don't know what they're doing.
Oh no, but all I'm saying with Devin Leary is you have to see him play in the regular season to know he's trash. You know he's trash, right? You know that.
Devin Leary,
you know he's trash.
I do know he's trash. Yes.
Okay, but he hasn't played, so how do you know?
Because I watched him play in the preseason.
He
was trash in the preseason. He was Devin Leary was trash versus people that bagged my groceries 2 days ago. I gotta win one versus you. Now he's the manager. I gotta win one versus. Devin Leary should be at this public asking me paper or plastic.
That's right.
But he not.
That's not nice.
He at Whole Foods getting the expensive groceries.
Did he get picked up anywhere?
Who?
Leary.
He's still on our team.
No, he's not. Is he?
No, we cut him.
They cut him before the season, I thought.
Yeah, we cut him.
Did they bring him to the practice squad?
Oh, maybe.
Leary was on the practice squad. Leary was on our team. It was Leary.
They kept him over Jones.
It was Leary, Josh Johnson, and Lamar.
Yikes.
Now he may be gone now, but it was Leary, Josh Johnson, and Lamar.
That's nasty.
Who is it now? So you got me. I got to go look now.
They got Cooper Rush, right?
It's Cooper Rush, yeah. Cooper Rush, Lamar. See, now I'm scared to go look. Hold on, let me. Chad, who the other quarterback?
God, y'all went and got Cooper Rush.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, right. Incredible, man. EDC is cooking.
Who the third? Devin Leary is still on his team, y'all. I told you. It's Lamar, Cooper Rush, and Devin Leary.
Hey, has anybody in Baltimore heard of offense or know how it should be played?
Not that stuff.
Doesn't really seem like it with the moves that they make.
Who's better, Leggett or Tez?
Leggett.
How you know?
Because he plays football.
And what does he do when he play? Other than hide the ball when he drop it.
What does Ted do on Sunday? First of all, that is incredible awareness to be able to hide the drop in the moment.
Wait, how many touchdowns did Leggett get last year?
Yeah, how many touchdowns Leggett get last year?
I want to say 3 or 4.
Okay.
But what does Tez do for a living?
Catches touchdowns.
What does Tez do for a living?
100% catch rate.
100% catch rate.
100%
catch rate.
Like he has more than one.
100% catch rate.
Every time he's throwing the ball, he doesn't catch touchdowns.
100% catch rate. 1-for-1 touchdowns. Every time you throw that man the ball, it go for 6 points.
He is essentially still in school.
100% scoring rate.
All he does is go to meetings.
100% scoring rate.
All he does is go to meetings.
100% scoring rate.
All he does is go to meetings.
100% scoring rate.
Okay, that's cool. Let me ask you this though: 100% scoring rate. Why you ain't throwing the ball in the playoffs?
We didn't want to mess up his 100% scoring rate.
You didn't want to mess up that Sterling postseason record that you got going.
100%. What's Sterling postseason record? We ain't won
exactly
since 12.
You out there had Rashad Bateman hurt, Zay Flowers out the game. I didn't see Tez out there scoring. I saw Tylen making plays. I didn't see Tez.
Goes without saying.
I'm gonna tell you why Tylen make more plays. Because every time we got the ball rolling, somebody put it down.
I mean, don't change the subject. We ain't talking about Tylen and why he's being held back. We talking about Tez. Why wasn't Tez doing anything?
I'm trying to tell you.
Bengals pick is in.
I'm trying to tell you. Because when you get your offense rolling and you start subbing and whatnot, we was gonna get Tez in, but somebody would catch the ball and drop it. and let the other team get it.
Subbing for who? Zay
Other
and
receivers.
Rashad were out. Subbing for who?
I mean,
What
for
do you
Tyler.
mean other receivers? You ain't got no other receivers. It was Tylen and who?
Bengals took the South Carolina linebacker Demetrius Knight.
Come on, man. That's why I hate Cincinnati.
That's my guy.
You sure was somebody.
That is,
Sure was. Sure was.
That Madon's dropping, man. Look at that.
See, man, you got to stop that foreign currency. I was like,
dropping 1,000.
I
He like that Madon's.
I saw all them zeros.
B saw all them zeros, did he?
that better be on our channel. So I'm like, no, what? Then I was like, what's a kiss?
That man sent
B saw all them zeros and got lit, boy.
That man sent $1.50.
So he said, so certain teams move up to grab players they want instead of our so-called great shining ball head GM just sitting there. He didn't have to bet his left crusted toe. This is who the Ravens fans deem is great.
You got to get personal like that.
Hey, he said what he said. He said, and he paid to say it, so I'm gonna leave it up there for a hot second. Sorry, B.
Wow. I mean, it's not. I'm not offended. I'm just saying.
I just, I gotta get a man his $1,000 worth.
1,000 Kess worth.
I appreciate that.
1,000 whatever.
He's a traveling man. Where's he going now? He said he was on his way to Kenya yesterday, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. All right, man. Salute to you. Enjoy that.
Them zeros look nice.
They do.
They do.
It might be 32 cents, but it look nice.
We'll take it.
Better than no 2 cents.
I mean, you just clip it, Photoshop dollars over it. He's fine.
Here's what it is. Appreciate you. Salute. Should we consider moving up? We should consider moving up to take something, Osman, before it get too late. Something.
They're not even at pick 50 yet. Oh my God.
B, you ain't been here but 22 minutes.
Pick is in.
It's so long though, Coach.
Pick is in for the Seahawks.
Pause. If any pause, that is the pause of pauses.
I heard you talking about girth before I came on here. Don't try it.
That was my.
Is Simmons still available? Which Simmons?
Nah.
If you're talking about Josh, you gotta go take a nap.
Buck was probably watching the baseball game. Let's see who. Let me go back to my big board. Carson Schwarzer. That sounds like something you cook with. Schwarzer. Hey, Garnett, we got a new STD. The linebacker for the Browns. Carson Schwarzer. That's a new
Panthers
STD.
are on the clock. That's what I'm talking about, Dan.
They traded up.
What?
Hell yeah, they did.
Who you want? Birch?
I think Birch probably here. Yeah.
Let's see what we got available. Birch,
I don't
is
see
Josiah
that.
Stewart still there?
On the Twitchers.
Yep. They traded with the Seahawks?
With Denver.
Princely.
They're picking 51st.
I'm told the Panthers have traded up Josina Anderson.
Okay.
All right, Panthers on the clock.
Damn, so what the hell is this Seahawks pick?
Let's see. Coop Man dropped $2. He says, don't think EDC knows how to build the trenches. Appreciate you. And we agree 100%, Coop Man.
Sure don't.
He has an opportunity to show us today.
Yes.
We gonna see. Today is the day we figure out what this man is made of.
I mean, this has to be the year. Like, there's no excuses, right? Like, you're building the team exactly how you want it. You're putting the guys out there, exactly the guys that you want out there. Like, it's better work.
He got off the field issues. Press start. He got like some off the field drama that teams are scared of.
Yeah. Right now.
Yeah, right now. Right, and it's unresolved. It's unresolved. It may not be. It may end up being nothing, but it's unresolved.
They traded 57, their third and a fourth and a seventh. Good Lord. And they got
the Dukes say, well, how do you feel about it?
Hang on one second. I'm still reading the trade. They got a third, 85, and they got a fourth and a 6th round back. So I mean that's all right. Love Teteroa. Love Nalo. He's a new number 1 receiver in Carolina. I saw the Vegas line has him at 799.5 and then like 5.5 touchdowns, going over on both of those for next year. I think it was an outstanding pick. And I was shocked. They did a great job of selling everybody that they were going defense or trying to trade out. But I think that they're doing it the right way. They're building the trenches and they're building around their young quarterback. The Ted offensive. Like
John, did you get that from Bootleg? Because I heard them say that on a Bootleg before I went live yesterday. Did you get that from Bootleg, John? Because I heard it over there too.
Seahawks took Arroyo.
Seahawks got they likely. They got their Isaiah Likely.
That's why I hate Seattle, man. Like, what?
They're making some good picks. Just how I said, Jose, you're setting yourself up for disappointment. EDC has learned nothing. I'm not setting myself up for anything. You already know how I feel about EDC. I all we do is just say what we think the team should do. We don't expect them to do most of it. Shout out to Bootleg.
So Carolina moved up 6 spots in the second round, and in exchange they moved down 11 spots in the third and fourth. So not bad.
That's not bad.
No, that ain't bad. That ain't bad at all. Depending on who you get right here. Yeah. What you need?
They need edge.
There you go. There you go.
Edge. There you go.
That's a good one right there.
There you go.
I forgot he was there.
You know, like I was going to say, I have a thing with names, and I was like, a dude named Squirtin is not going to make it. But I think you
changed your mind.
I think he is now. It's the greatest name of all time.
2 good picks for the Panthers.
Yeah,
because Squirtin was somebody that
I think y'all 2
a
for
lot
2B.
of first round buzz.
Yeah,
I think y'all 2 for 2B.
Yeah,
I think so.
I like that one.
Dan is redeeming himself.
I think y'all 2 for 2.
Dan's doing a great job this year.
Really good offseason so far. Yep.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm excited to see what the Bears do when the grass starts.
Yeah.
Just thinking that the team they had last year versus what they have on paper this year, I'm excited to see what they do.
Well, I think Caleb is very talented. I think he played much better than a lot of people give him credit for. Like people like kind of dumping on Caleb last year, but they couldn't block a soul, right? And now you come back, you've got all sorts of talent around him. So I think they're going to be dangerous.
Damn, Jay.
Wow. Senior clean.
Wow.
Damn, Panthers poking their chest out, boy. Don't let them win 3 games. They really gonna be talking shit.
Good Lord.
Wait till I come back to San Antonio. I'm gonna have to talk. I'm gonna have to sit down with you, Jay.
CJ, like Jay is somebody you guys can't handle compliments over there. See,
right.
That's it.
you pat them on the ass, they shit in your hand.
Keep your hands to yourself.
True. Exactly right. That's 2 good picks for you, B. So and a good Seattle's quietly having a good draft too.
It don't matter. You got Sam Darnold.
Facts.
Valid point.
when they said we won 10 games, we're tearing it all down and starting over with Sam Darnold. Like Mike McDonald going to be your he going to be your DC again in a couple of years.
Sam Darnold and only 1 receiver.
Well, I mean, they got I thought they picked up somebody else, didn't they? They got JSN.
They got Cooper.
I thought they. Never mind.
Cooper Kupp and who's the dude that runs 9 routes all day? He was on the Saints and the Chiefs. MVS.
Okay,
Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
Okay.
I
1.5 receivers.
I apologize, Coach. You were right.
They have 1.5 receivers.
15 a year for Cooper Kupp.
Right. Wasted that money. Somebody say Laviska Shenault. The Duke said Laviska Shenault.
Laviska.
Laviska Shenault.
Laviska has he's reached his ceiling when somebody said Asa Laviska. That was
Titans pick is in.
Okay.
Femi.
He coming to edges.
Carolina should try to trade back up one more time and get another
Coming
edge.
to edges. That's 2 in a row, right?
Yep.
think that's 2 in a row. Let me go to my board. Round 2.
Yeah.
That is,
Scorton,
but not 2 in a row, but
Scorton.
Scorton and Pimmy. Yep. Scorton and Pimmy.
So
yep.
a lot of like draft Twitter, these guys that break down prospects and they put out their lists and whatnot. Like they're always very careful not to like offend anybody. Like they don't like a player, they use some flowery words to say, well, he just needs to work on this, or he can improve this and that. But Josh Norris, I remember when Laviska Shenault got drafted, he was just like, yeah, he can't play. Straight up, he's like, nope, he bad pick.
Get out of here.
That's how I felt when the Ravens drafted Perriman.
Oh my God.
Oh my goodness.
I could not believe that shit.
He was terrible.
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 He lasted in the league for a while too.
He did.
Hey, he did win me a fantasy
later on.
championship. He won me a fantasy championship one year.
Nice.
So I
That
always
must
got a
have been
special
the
place in
worst
my heart.
league of all time.
No, he went. If you look it up, he went off like one of the last games, like a week 17 game or something like that. He went
when he was in Tampa, or
No,
Tampa,
B,
yeah,
he
Tampa.
had like the 5th receiver, and the other receivers probably didn't play.
right?
Right.
Damn,
So,
Bucks pick is in too.
Since we draft is right now, when are we drafted?
What's up?
Since the real draft is now, when are we drafted?
Man, don't be asking me that shit. I don't know. Like y'all got 8 polls up there, and none of y'all going in there and voting. I don't know.
I voted.
I'm about to shut
we have a
down
poll
that
up?
league. They got like 6 polls in there.
I voted.
They have 6 different versions of can we cut down these rosters because I suck at building my team.
All right. Well, I mean, we're gonna have to have a little. We're gonna have to have an owners meeting. We're gonna have to have an owners meeting.
Listen, Ron, if you're watching, you out.
Wow.
I'm sorry, you can't start Tom Brady 17 times.
Oh yeah.
Somebody tank like that. Yeah.
Well, but my thing is, he had a quarterback, right? But he put the quarterback in the other position and put Tom Brady in the starting quarterback position and just left it. Oh, he can't be doing that.
Somebody say hello.
What's going on, Kefla?
Yeah. That's crazy. If you don't want to play, just don't play. Let somebody.
But Ron, we'll get the draft set up pretty because the thing is, since we do IDP, the sleeper app doesn't put the defensive players in at the same time they do the offensive players for whatever reason. Gotcha. Like they take a little while to get that updated, so we got to wait for that, and then we'll get the draft going.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm no rush. I'm just overexcited. That's all. But it's boring, nothing to do. So.
Shout out to Jay for rejecting my trade offer the other day.
I'm overly competitive. I finally think I got a chance to at least get in the top 5 this year.
After Jay let my trade offer sit there for like 6 weeks, then he went and rejected it. Appreciate you, asshole.
Oh, so what we at? We at 53. So we ain't gotta worry about
59?
Brodny. They already picked. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 before we go.
Bears picking again.
Bears are picking again. When? Oh yeah, Bears pick at 56.
And Shedeur going 1 pick before Baltimore.
Why? Oh, the Raiders.
Yeah, they keep trading down. They're like, how low can we get this?
His drop is this has to be studied.
Can you get your team back, Suge? Absolutely not.
Can what?
Suge asking if he can get his team back.
Yeah, give him his team back for a price, a monetary price to y'all.
No, man. Because all we've had is complaining about people who don't set the lineup. Suge didn't play.
Oh heck no. Heck no.
There goes a corner.
Benjamin Mars. Okay.
Just Allo, you know that's the case. Absolutely. Sticking around to see y'all pick up another inside linebacker.
All right, so the corner. I'm trying to keep my eye on this O-line and D-line. As long as they picking everything but that, I feel good.
I think
pick corners, pick receivers.
Huh? I think they're going D-tackle here, regardless of the O-lineman left.
Yeah, because there's about to be some crap O-line left. I feel like if you don't get one now, whoever you get, if you don't get one now, the person that you pick later on has no chance of starting, which might be what they want. James says Norman Lott. I think that's who you want for the Ravens. I think Norman Lott has I screwed that all up. A specific role. I think he's just a pass rusher. I think. You feel like he can be helping the run game, Chris?
What's that for who?
Norman Lott.
In the run game, nah. He's going to be a pass rusher. He's going to be like a Milton Williams type, where you just bring him in to rush on the inside. But I mean, in his new NFL, there's certainly a role for that. So, we'll take it.
Dad would say, "Let me send another $1.50 because the extra zeros look nice."
Salute.
Nothing personal, Rodney. Just
funny.
sympathize this team wasting our generational keeper time. Without him, we're not sniffing a Super Bowl. I agree with Jose.
Where do y'all think Jordan Birch is going to land, like pick wise? You think Carolina can get back in there?
Jordan Birch, they could. What picks y'all got left? Y'all got enough to trade and get back in there?
They are picking. Their next pick is at 85. They got 85, 122, 208. So I mean, probably not.
Let me see. I see you, Mark.
We could throw in a Tommy Tremble. Benjamin Morrison gone to Tampa. The corner from Notre Dame.
Green Bay pick is in.
What? Best available. Okay. Safety. Where is safety? Oh, edge. There you go. Did Winston got picked?
Winston,
the safety from Penn State.
No.
And Watts either, right?
No.
Nope.
Oh yeah. Two of them still at Marcus.
I heard Marcus talking about that on your calling show earlier.
Shit.
Two of them still there.
That's my whole thing, right? Like, people leave comments on our videos all the time, like, hey, we can get, there's a bunch of old linemen, we can get them later. Yeah, we can get safety later too. We can get everything later. You can get edge later. You can get D linemen later. You can get, our whole thing is just make the offense a priority.
Just for once.
Yeah,
just for once.
Well, if they had done it already, if our old line was already shored up, then we don't have to worry about it. Like we can have our little disagreements about, oh, maybe they should go to a wide receiver or running back or whatever. But the old line is straight. We have our quarterback. If they want to go focus on defense, fine. But we need guards.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's the thing that we had talked about before. Why I said, you can't, if you're Baltimore, you can't do the best player available, top guy on my board thing. It's because they refuse to use the other avenues for player acquisition to fill needs. They used to go out in free agency and sign guys to actually fill the holes and set themselves up for best player available. They don't do that anymore. If they had gone in free agency and signed a couple guards, signed a backup tackle, then yeah, man, Malachi Starks, great pick, right? But you didn't do that. So, okay, we got a third, fourth, fifth safety, and we still can't block. So it's just.
Honestly, at this point, I think we're gonna use all 11 picks.
Yeah.
You knew they were using all
Packers took an old lineman.
Anthony
Tallahassee native, Florida High graduate.
Wow.
Anthony Belton.
Wow.
But I'm cool with them taking him because I feel like some of these other guys are better than him. But
I agree.
I'm cool with them taking him. I do have my eye on a certain tackle out there that I feel like can compete for guard.
See, this is a comment. Bring up what's his name? Kunnel? Kunle?
Where you see?
Y'all complaining that we need guards. They telling us that we do have guards in Falele and Voorhees. Yeah, they're not good enough. I don't care what they're telling us.
Right.
Like Are they telling us, hey guys, we won another Super Bowl this year? Relax.
They told you had receivers in Prochet and Duvernay too. Was that true?
Hey.
They told you had receivers in Duvernay
No
too.
Prochet.
Was that true?
Opening up old wounds.
JP3 is gone.
I edited myself. I'm sorry. I said they told you had receivers with Duvernay and DeMarcus Robinson too. Was that true?
Thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you, B.
And Sammy Watkins.
Thank you.
And Deshaun Jackson and Des Bryant.
Thank you. See, that's what friends are for.
They told you we had Voorhees last year. What happened?
Got Gabrielle talking crazy. She say she needs your baby. Wait a minute. wait a minute, Jay. Wait. Lakers in 5.
The truth is still the truth, right?
Hey, I appreciate you, Jay, but hey, Zuniga do not need no presence over here. I still got to give you your time though, because you paid for it. Gotta give you time. Got Gabrielle talking crazy. He says you need your big black baby, your baby gravy. Lakers in 5. Shannon in trouble.
Oh, Chargers picked Trey Harris.
The receiver.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, so that's 2 big receivers to go with the boy from Georgia. Not bad.
Good boy from Georgia.
Where my little receiver from? Ain't he from Georgia?
Oh, Ladd.
Yeah.
Ladd, yeah.
I'm sorry. I tried to erase him. He should have been a Panther.
McConkey.
Appreciate you, Jay. Appreciate it.
But
if anybody that don't know what Jay put up there is what the young lady said to Shannon Sharp. If you don't,
who's the other big receiver? Are you counting Mike Williams?
The dude from TCU.
He can't play, coach. Come on.
No, I just said he was a big receiver. I didn't say he could play.
Well, that is factually correct.
Yeah.
Carolina got 2 big receivers too.
Mm-hmm. Having big receivers and saying they can play is 2 totally different statements.
I hope they get a second skilled one day.
So with them picking a receiver, that's cool. That's cool. That's good.
Lions trade up.
Oh, God almighty.
Up to 57.
The Bears pick is in already too.
Stop.
They're going on commercial.
Lions traded up.
Maybe Bears go running back here.
Who are the Bears running back? They still got Swift.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, John. That's the John. That's what B was alluding to before the super chat came in. John making your point for you, B.
Yeah.
He said us Ravens fans know about receivers that can't play.
Damn sure do.
So like some people be saying, like thinking it's just us. Like, it's other people out there that feel like us. It ain't just us. And then we us 4 people don't always agree. We have different opinions. But that's the thing. If we all had the same opinion, this crap would be boring.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be boring. This thing came together off of opinions about a certain unnamed player.
Yeah.
I don't even remember who that was.
Me neither. He who shall be unnamed. So who did the Lions pick earlier? No, the Bears. The Bears or the Lions on the clock? Which one?
I believe the Lions are now. They haven't announced the Bears pick yet.
Yeah, the Bears pick is in.
Okay, then the Lions, then the Raiders. Okay, so we 4 away.
We close.
4 away. 4 away.
We close.
The Lions.
Ozzie Trapillo.
Ooh.
Okay.
The
Lions. I'm cool with that.
Tyleik Williams, D tackle.
The Lions already got a pick.
That's who they took yesterday.
Okay.
Sorry.
All right.
Oh, Tyleik, yeah, the strong joker. Super strong dude. Super strong.
So we got Detroit and then the Raiders.
Press Star said we got more corners than East Baltimore. Let's see what James is. It's all good. 11 picks. for guys that won't be on the field. 11 guys ain't gonna make the team. That's what and everybody knows that. That's the one thing that all Baltimore Ravens fans know. Whether you happy about the pick yesterday, whatever side of the fence you on, everybody knows that 11 guys won't make this team.
Yeah, you don't have 11 spots.
Yeah,
you don't have 11 spots. So why keep 11 picks?
That's the one thing we can agree on. 11 people ain't making this team. Ah, son of a monkey eater. Say it ain't so, James.
Wow. What?
It is so.
Tate Rutledge. Okay.
Say it ain't so.
Play stupid games.
Say it
win
ain't
stupid
so.
Prizes.
Play P, get F'd.
And that had to be strategic.
Let's see. The one I won't stiletto. I just ain't told y'all yet.
I'm not going to say any names.
Stiletto.
I'm not going to say any names because when I say names, they get taken. So
yeah, I ain't. Yeah, the one I won't stiletto. And we got 2 picks for us now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, got who picked that kid? Who picked that kid?
So they got so Detroit picked him. And so now we're just waiting on the Raiders.
Where did I see the pick? The Lions pick Tate. Okay, so it's the Raiders. It's the Raiders' turn now, right?
Yeah, and then Baltimore.
Then us. Okay. Raiders, then us. I keep trying to scroll on the screen, the Streamlabs screen, but I got to scroll on my screen. That's what keep messing me up. All right, so what the Raiders gonna do? Raiders, you going to get what up, Marcus?
I want them to take Shedeur.
Yeah. Take Shedeur right here. Because my guy's still out there. Matter of fact, let me go stare at him and see if he stay. I'm just gonna stare at my guy on my screen. Where's the best available? There it is. This little best available thing is still out there. It's some good players still left.
There's a lot of good players, a lot of good corners, a lot of good defensive tackles.
Some really good players out here. When I was watching the intro before the draft started, I can't remember who said it, but they were saying that today is the day that you can't get today wrong. If you get today wrong, this is when GMs get fired. Mm-hmm. You might can miss on day one, but you can't miss on day two when these second and third rounds, because this is where the most second contracts happen at on day two.
Yep.
Let me see what my boy.
Ooh, Jack Besh. My boy.
Raiders?
Yeah.
Okay, my guy's
still here.
Besh.
I like Besh a lot.
All right, here we go, people. Here we go.
Hey, Coach, if Shedeur doesn't get drafted today, you gonna stream tomorrow?
If
Shedeur doesn't get drafted today, are you gonna stream tomorrow?
I didn't plan on it.
But I mean, you're not gonna hop on just to see where he ends up?
I thought about it. I thought about being on just messing around, because I mean my wife ain't here, so I ain't got nothing to do. I thought about it. Because it will be drama. It will be drama. I'm thinking he don't get drafted at all.
He's gonna get drafted. He's got to get drafted, right? His brother ain't gonna get drafted, but he's gonna get drafted. Might be after.
I ain't gonna say Osmond. I ain't gonna say.
Well, I mean, can't nobody steal the pick now. Like, you might as well.
Should I say it, Chris?
Yeah, like B said, nobody. The Ravens are on the clock.
Cam Williams.
Oh,
man. Even though he's a tackle, strictly a guard though. Strictly a guard.
I thought you meant Milam.
Milam. I don't dislike Milam. I like them Texas guys better.
I'm gonna say you take Shamar Turner.
I can see Darius Alexander too.
Yeah, I can see Darius too. I can see Darius is the guy I talked about earlier, being that rotational guy with Matabike and Travis.
Why is Trey Amos dropping?
Don't know.
That's a weird one to me.
Don't know.
Because that dude, he has some good tape.
Jeff says TV is about 3 picks behind, but the Ravens are on the clock. Let's see, that's why I ain't watching TV. My TV ain't even on.
Nah.
Mine is on.
I just got this Twitter thing up.
They got some jackasses walking on the stage right now.
I kind of wish that they would do this behind closed doors on a Wednesday, and then just have the show and have the picks come out every 5 minutes or something.
Mm-hmm.
But it get leaked out.
Yeah. Somebody would leak it. Sure would. Somebody would leak it. Somebody in one of the organizations would leak it. Definitely. Let's see what we got. Come on. So my home didn't work yesterday, so I ain't homing today.
I hate when they retweet old picks.
I know, right?
Who could be a sneaky one too here is Landon Jackson
from Arkansas.
Mm-hmm. He could be a sneaky one. I wasn't really a big fan of his.
Not huge, me either. I think he'll be just a guy.
Yeah.
Be just another body in a room full of bodies.
Osman, I think both those guys are gone.
Who Osman said?
Grant and Trapilo.
Yeah, Trapilo's definitely gone.
Grant is still around.
Is
it? Yeah, Grant's William and Mary guy. He's still here.
Okay. Yeah, no, I was thinking somebody else.
Where the hell did this team go?
It's nice of the Ravens to grind everything to a halt again.
Up to the last minute, the last second. Let's see. We all in waiting. This man Fair said the alopecia assassin. This man gotta be stopped. This man gotta be stopped.
Landon Jackson out there looking like a penis.
Wait, did we trade back?
Damn it.
This man gotta be.
You can't just say things like that.
I didn't say we traded back.
I see it. This thing said the Raiders on the clock.
Y'all traded back.
Did we?
I don't see
it. That's what you need, more picks.
They trying to break the record.
Most picks ever.
Yeah. Oh, he's asking a question.
Oh, okay. No, we didn't. I don't think we traded back. This is probably behind because we already saw who the Raiders had, didn't it?
Oh, yeah. Raiders are taking Mike Green. Woo!
Uh-oh.
Shit. Ravens.
I mess with it.
Holy shit.
I mess with it.
Damn.
I mess with it.
Damn.
I mess with it.
Holy
Zero
shit.
tolerance, baby.
They don't care about women at all. Hey,
Zero tolerance. Let's go.
Mike Green is half white.
I mess with it. I mess with it.
Holy shit.
I mess with it.
Woo! I got the vapors.
I mess with it.
Holy
yes, sir.
Shit.
I mess with it.
Oh my God.
I mess with it.
Woo!
I mess with it. Hey, Rasheen Ali, then Mike Green. That Marshall pipeline is thick. That Marshall pipeline thick.
Damn.
That Marshall pipeline thick. We got 8% tolerance now.
Hey man,
I mess with it.
Shit, this is out of left field. Like I did not see them doing this. Wow. Holy shit. Damn.
All right, man. I guess we gotta win games 13-10.
Hey man, I'm not gonna poo-poo this. This is crazy.
Hey,
this
right.
dude,
I'm on this one.
hey man,
I'm with
like
it.
this is crazy. Like
I'm gonna reserve my judgment until the end of the draft, I guess. Like I mean,
this dude was my number 2 or 3 edge rusher in this draft. Obviously with all this shit going on, if he doesn't have all of this stuff going on,
he's a first rounder.
In my opinion, not a first rounder. Like he is in like top 10, top 15.
Mm-hmm.
Like to me, he is like leaps and bounds better than James Pierce. Like,
yes,
he's legit.
Yeah, wow. Killer says, "Sorry, Jose, I can't poo-poo this pick." I'm not poo-pooing the player, right? But look,
wow.
If we're not blocking for Lamar, if that O-line don't hold up this year, we in the same boat. That's all I'm saying. We got some good players on defense, but when we get to the playoffs, we're never saying defense got to go out there and make plays. We never say that. It's always Lamar got to make plays, right? So if we're not giving Lamar anything to work with, but we still want to go defense, it's a recurring thing every year. We already knew this was going to happen. Me and B said that at the end of the year, right? So
I'm not laughing at you, Jose. I'm sorry.
No, it's all good. I see the comment.
Ooh. You say what Jose said. I mean, not Jose, what Garnett said.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. That's what I'm laughing at, Garnett. I told you he's stupid.
Yeah,
I'm not putting that one up there, but you stupid, Garnett.
Nobody said this dude can't play, but you've already rolled into the playoffs with a defense allowing 17 points a game. You ain't win a ring. Yeah, you've already held Pat Mahomes to 17. You held Josh Allen to 17. You held Joe Burrow to 17. You lost all those games. Like, all right. Trying to get back to that top defense in the league. Oh, nobody can score on this shit. That doesn't move me in Baltimore. Because in the playoffs, that shit don't matter.
I mean, look,
like
if you're trying to replicate what the
like I said earlier, we don't always agree. So stop thinking we all got the same. That's why we click like this.
Yeah,
we got different opinions.
That's why we led the night off with that. Saying,
right.
Like we don't have to all agree. Like, and in the chat too. Like in the chat, if y'all don't agree with each other, y'all don't have to fight or say you don't know what you're talking about. Like it's opinions. Like everybody.
And as long as you can explain your stuff, you good.
Anytime you see us go off on somebody, it's because they come with the disrespect.
Exactly.
Right. We give our opinions on here, but you guys get real chippy on the internet, right? And if we clap back a little bit, then you get in your feelings. That's your fault.
Right.
Yep. If you're gonna disagree, but just be respectful. Like that's all I care about. Like I mess with so many people who we don't agree on things, but it's always respectful. It's always love. It's always, it's just football talk, like it is not life.
Exactly.
So just always keep that energy because this shit's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like, oh, fuck you, all of this shit.
Right.
Some football shit that we got no control over.
Like, because EDC don't give a rat's ass about none of us. Go ahead, Jose.
What?
Tyrone wants to know what's Mike Green's story. Not a good one.
Yeah, it ain't a good one.
So he used to be in Virginia, got kicked out of Virginia for some sexual assault thing. There's also a sexual assault thing that goes back to high school too. I don't know what's going on now, but that's what caused the slide for him as far as the reason why he's here.
Mm-hmm. That's his, and nothing's proven. They're allegations. Nothing's proven. There's allegations. Yeah, Chris said high school, Alfonso. So there are question marks out there about him. So Tucker's still there too. So question about Tucker as well.
I think we have answers about Tucker. Yeah, he's still there. But like, again, what this comes down to is if they're right about Voorhees and Falele, and they take another step, then fine. Right. Then the O-line is cool. You have Bateman and Zay and Isaiah Likely and hopefully not Mark
D-Hop.
but Mark is there right now and Derrick Henry, and it's all good.
D-Hop.
And then also you got Tylen, and then then you go to the other side, and now you're trying to get playmakers, right? Which is what they've lacked. They're not out there getting the other team off the field when they have to. They're not making game-changing plays when the team needs it, right? So that's going to be where these picks are kind of leaning towards, right? Malachi start taking the ball away, Mike Green getting those sacks on third down to stop drives, and if that all comes together, then it's great. If he's sexually assaulting women and Malachi Starks isn't catching the ball and Voorhees ain't blocking nobody, then this is very bad, right? So we just gotta kind of wait and see. You gotta wait and see. You gotta wait and see how it goes. They still, regardless of how you feel about Voorhees and Falele, they do still need depth on the O-line at tackle. And at guard, because we know they're not going to play Ben Cleveland.
But again, where I'm at, I'm good because I said ideal scenario for us to have 3 picks today. There's still a possibility for that.
Hey, and now this frees you up to, look, I know I had said 5th round pick because y'all are talking about his wet gloves and everything. I'm willing to send the 3rd round pick for Mark Andrews and Oweh.
Your third?
Huh?
Your third?
They have the 85th pick. So
I'm saying you're willing to send your third?
Yeah. For Andrews and Oweh.
I'm see if I can Google EDC's number.
Yeah, I've got the authority down there at the,
But yeah, if the Ravens start moving up and grabbing what's left at O-line, okay, fine.
It say contact us. I don't think that's EDC's
number. Yeah, I tried to contact them about season tickets. They have not responded.
Contact us.
It was like they had PSLs available, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, let me see how much they charge for these club level PSLs. I sent them an email, and I guess they scanned, they screened it. And they're like, nah.
I told you that we're on their list.
Mm-hmm. Not like because of what we talk about with the Ravens. Like we're on the list. The 2 portal for these tickets list. Don't bother responding.
Somebody put y'all on the list.
Man, we went to one of their training camps. I told you that one of their undercover operators came up to me, got one of our cards.
That ain't what I'm talking about. Yeah, you had an altercation. Somebody might put you on the list.
Well, he not on the list either.
Oh,
what you mean? Whoa, Jay, you wouldn't trade a 3rd round pick for a proven starting tight end and a good young edge rusher? You wouldn't do that? I mean, I'm not saying that Oweh is a world beater or anything, but he doesn't suck.
Would you run that back? Clip that, somebody.
What? Clip what?
A good young pass rusher and a proven tight end.
Yeah, both of those things are true. We've proven a lot of things about Mark Andrews, not all of them positive. But Oweh is he's a good young player. He's not a great player, but he's, what is he, 26, 27?
Who, Oweh?
Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah. And then a 3rd round pick for those guys, like, that's a no-brainer.
Coach, you're confusing us with the Rogue Pod. That's where you get the Oweh slander.
Right. You're right.
I know.
I'm actually campaigning. Personal. I think we need to re-sign. We need to extend Oweh. And no, I'd be saying I didn't check out. I'm eating. I
was typing that in. I was typing that in. Look, you know what, Jose? I'm glad you did that because yesterday I got a lashing for eating my grapes on camera.
Well, that was for a different reason because like you can't be.
No.
This is a family show.
No. That not when the joke happened. Not when the joke happened, because I know I did it on purpose when I cracked that joke. But before that, I was just popping them, just eating them, not even thinking about it. I know what I did when we was cracking the joke. I got a lash for eating on camera. I'm gonna probably eat when we finish, or I'll do like Jose. I'll turn my camera off. But so me and Chris like to pick. Jose and B feel like it should have been offense, and that's what having different opinions and still being cool is about. Like, I don't think Jose's an idiot. He don't think I'm an idiot.
Wait,
not at all. Wait. In this pick,
I'm sorry. Go ahead. Go ahead, Chris. What'd you say?
I'm not cool with them.
He said, "Don't speak for me, coach." This is
Trey Amos on to the Commanders.
About time.
They had to get somebody to replace Forbes. I mean, not Forbes.
They
had Forbes
Offseason too.
Yeah, also replace Forbes, right?
Huh?
Also replace Forbes, right? Like,
yeah, they messed up with Forbes. I thought Forbes was gonna be good. I was wrong.
Yeah. Hey, look, it was 1 year. He can bounce back. He'll be all right.
He with the Rams now.
I mean, he probably not gonna bounce back, but that's you never know.
It's it's not even that it's not that I'm mad at getting Mike Green, because like Chris said, man, like the value, like the talent. I shouldn't say I don't use value. The talent that you're getting right there, somebody that shouldn't be on the board, right? Talent wise, you're getting a very good player. We got two very good players on defense that should help turn the defense around. But damn, man, I'm just gonna keep wondering. When are you gonna address the O-line? We've been saying this for like 3 years. When are you gonna address the O-line?
Gotta be the next pick. Got to be like right now. It has to be the next pick.
Why does
if they take care of this in free agency?
It probably should have been earlier, but it got to be. It like I'm saying right now, it has to be the next pick because you did so much defense in this 2025 draft.
They still have major holes on the interior on the D-line. It doesn't have to be O-line next pick. I don't think it's gonna be.
But at least you got two starters on the D-line. Oh, I mean, now wait. Travis and Matabike and Brodny Jones
got two starters at guard, also according to them.
Okay. The key word in that sentence is according to them.
True. Yeah, True. But they're the ones making the pick. So,
True. And their opinion is the one that matters. That's what I try to tell people. We can go back and forth about what we think. Our opinions mean nothing. It's what they think. And if they love Voorhees and they love Falele, we could go back and forth and battle all day verbally. Means absolutely freaking nothing.
Facts.
That's why I stopped talking about Falele.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, I thought you just rewatched the film and realized
he was looking.
He's like, I'm gonna slowly back out of the Falele slander room.
Hey, shout out to Pay the Bills for the super chat. We're getting a lot of letters in front of these dollar signs. And Pay the Bills. Appreciate y'all.
He from Canada.
That just means we have international fans. Appreciate Pay the Bills. He's also a Patreon member.
I learned that when I had to send him that chain when he won my first fantasy football, and when I put the address, I'm like, what the.
I'm saying province,
right? the damn shipping was more than the damn chain.
But it makes sense. That's disaster pay for the people who got delivered. He's from Murder Peg.
Huh?
You don't know that about Peg? He's from Murder Peg. That's what they call it there.
Winnipeg.
Yeah, they got a solid what was it? 40 murders a year.
I didn't like the way that sounds.
Yeah, you had me for a minute.
He came in there talking about, I know what it's like. Oh, they call this Murder Peg. I looked it up. I was like, you got 40 homicides a year.
Hey, but ain't that where Rick Ross got slapped at?
Probably. I don't know.
Ain't that where Rick Ross went up there and got slapped? And boy went up there and got on Rick Ross' head. I'm sorry. I was over here looking for film for Mike Green. My bad. Forgot what I was doing. Murder Pig kind of scared me a little bit.
All they do over there is murder and gelato.
Gelato would be nice right about now. The Bears got Shamar Turner. The Bears are having a weekend, boy.
I like what they're doing.
The Bears are having a weekend. We're going that name at.
I don't like this. Nick Scorton says he was too heavy at times last season. Also says he's a guy who loves football and is excited to compete for a spot. Like, yeah, I was fat and lazy. Hope I make the team.
No. They told him to make the game weight.
I know. I'm just.
Oh, nah.
They say
he was smaller
at 280, and he's
according to Purdue, right?
260.
Yeah.
His Purdue tape is better than his Texas A&M tape.
Yeah,
like he looked way more athletic at Purdue. Who am I looking for? Mike Green. Let me see if we got some stuff on Green already.
And he's young as hell too. He's only 20 years old.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's super young. I think he's
some
like
of these COVID folks that's 26.
Yeah, I think he's like the second or third youngest player in this draft.
Nice.
I'm gonna pull up.
There's 3 new running backs in the AFC West. Wow.
Hey, we have
Harvey. Go ahead.
We have a good amount of people in our chat. You know, that's why I'm pointing out.
541 total.
LBHTShow.com. Go over there and sign up for the newsletter. Please and thank you. And hit subscribe everywhere, wherever you're watching this. You said what?
Somebody say Cole crashing out on Twitter. Cole was on the show early, you know, because Cole want O-line. You know, Cole always want O-line. O-line. Somebody say he crashing out on Twitter. Mike Green. There we go. We might have some Mike Green film already. Whew. If I got some end zone copies of Mike Green, I might show. No, because I don't want everybody else to have to trim their stuff, so I won't show you. I put everybody else in the situation. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Appreciate you, G.
No less in front of that one.
Is that, that's American.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, that's American right there. Ain't no CA or no KY, nothing in front of that.
I was like, I ain't
never oil or nothing in front of that.
I ain't never seen that color before.
Right, me neither. I just want to tell you, brothers, that I love y'all. Y'all are the real definition of brotherhood, and keep on influencing young creators to step up. Hey, thank you, G. Appreciate you. Hey, and I'll tell y'all this. G, when I've had some low moments, G has been like in my phone to pick me up, like, and aside from this YouTube stuff. So I appreciate you, G, for dropping that super chat, and also being there for me personally when I had some situations where I needed an ear to talk to, and for some stuff that you share with me, you know, some personal stuff as well. So I appreciate you, G, for being there, and again, I would say a friendship that I've never laid eyes on the man. And I would really go out there and say a friendship. So I appreciate you, G. We've known each other since, I would say, about 18, maybe 2018. Started with Madden and then translated into something else. Madden League. Appreciate you.
That's what's up.
Thank you on it.
We got another 5 from Pay the Bills from what you call it, B?
Murder Peg.
Luke.
Minor penance for the shit. Hey, thank you. Appreciate you. I wasn't asking for it back. I was just saying. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I do want to go visit that gelato spot.
He said they got like 500 flavors.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
Damn.
And I was like, there aren't 500 flavors in existence. That's not true.
If you drop one dose of something to change the flavor.
Yeah. So speaking of, you getting that MVP bundle this year with college and Madden?
Yes.
Going from high school to the Hall of Fame.
Listen. We're my other league. We're about to max out. We're about to have to start over.
Oh,
so we got to pick the pace up.
There's a max.
Yeah, 30.
Jesus.
We're at 27.
Yeah, full.
We're at 27.
Okay, well, yeah, I feel bad now.
We're at 27.
We had 4.
And I asked Ferris earlier, I said, because the internet gate happened, today's Friday. Internet gate happened like Monday or Tuesday, and they still ain't played the championship.
Yeah, they're playing tomorrow.
So, yeah, well, something got to happen. Oh, I got a lot of Mike Green already. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
I'll be
7,
right back,
8,
fellas.
9. Okay, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Oh, we get some Mike Green fam early in the morning, people. Early, I'm gonna wake up, give me some coffee, and we Mike Green it early in the morning, early in the mañana.
There you go. All this
Early
content. Make sure you subscribe.
Early. No, we don't play Madden, Rave Kingdom. That janky game. We don't play
that. Hey, look, have you played it this year?
No.
It's better than the college game this year. Like on the field for me, I like it a lot more than the college game.
Too much in the past has been janky.
Yeah, and that's why, I mean, I understand people don't really give it a chance, but like I've been enjoying that a lot more, actually playing the games than the college game. The franchise mode is still whatever.
Well,
but the actual on-field gameplay I like better than the college game.
Okay, I can respect that.
And I
we almost out of the second round, people.
I drafted Ashton Jeanty to the Raiders also and turned their entire future around.
Yes, pimp. Mike Green is a Raven. We have a legit certified burner off the edge. We ain't had that in a minute. And I just called. I think I got about 20 clips already fired up. I just got to put them in my little program where I can highlight him. That YouTube won't make me clip it. And we tomorrow morning, get your coffee. We going early in the morning.
So let me ask you this: draft Mike Green, and he's as good as advertised. Always has another, good, solid to good year. Do we re-up Owe?
No.
Really?
You had your opportunity to show that you were the guy, and you waited.
You don't want two good edges. One. So if he shows that he's a good edge rusher, and we got another good young one that's on a rookie deal. I would say bring him back.
2 words.
Because you're getting Owe going into his prime.
Tavius Robinson.
But he's not a full-time edge rusher, right?
Because they loyal to Owe. Trust me. Tavius Robinson.
You got to pay Tavius too. Tavius got to come up on contract soon.
This is Tavius' third year.
Mm-hmm. But he was a later pick.
He only got 4.
God dog it. Now we in a conundrum.
That's the problem.
I'm not sure the time.
Let me help you out.
Hold on, B.
Third round pick for Tavius.
Dave, I'm not sure the time because I'm gonna sleep in because I'm tired. I'm gonna sleep in. I'm not sure the time, but it's gonna be in the morning. But go ahead, B. I'm sorry.
I'll help you out. Third round pick for Tavius and Mark. Yes. Thank you. Omar Norman Lott to the Chiefs.
Who got Lott?
The Chiefs.
Chiefs. You jank. You stanky. I hate you, Chiefs. Hate you, Chiefs. What? I'm finna call the Eagles pick. Let me see who the best available. I'm finna call the Eagles pick. Watch this. Darius Alexander.
Yeah, they say they've been using the consensus board, just taking the top person on it for the last 5 years.
The Eagles gonna get Rebels. Watch the Eagles get Rebels. And had probably one of the best sets of young corners out there.
Well, they got that already, don't they? Well, I guess
I'm saying 3 of them because they could put Rebels outside and leave the kid from Iowa. What's his name? Cooper. Leave him.
What did I miss?
Omar Norman Lott to the Chiefs.
Oh, I don't like that.
Exactly.
Coach also found out that Tavius Robinson has to get paid pretty soon too.
Makuba. Oh my goodness, they got Makuba.
Oh yeah,
who's that? Corner?
The safety.
That's the safety I wanted.
Texas.
Who got him?
The Eagles.
Oh, the Eagles. Yeah, that makes sense because they get rid of
Blankenship is trash.
They got rid of the other dude, right?
Who? What other dude?
Chauncey Gardner-Johnson.
Yeah,
that makes sense. Like he don't last longer than 2 years anyway.
Blankenship is trash. That's my guy. I love Makuba. Makuba. I like Makuba. I really like Makuba. He gonna fit them well.
OJ said Xavier Restrepo is still out there for us. He can stay out there.
Hey, did y'all? Did you know?
I mean, he's a very fast walker.
Condition where he exerts himself. That's when his face swells.
I didn't know that.
What?
So when I always whenever they would show him on the sideline, his right here would be swollen. I was like, well, does he have an abscess or what's wrong with him? So I finally looked it up. He has a condition when he exerts energy, his face, this part of his face swells up. So he don't look like that all the time.
Who's
but
that?
just when he running around working out or whatever.
So is that like if he breaks a force?
Restrepo.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to educate myself.
He exerts energy. When he exerts energy, his whatever it swells up, it makes it look like he has an abscess too. You know, an abscess, your whole face swell up. Yeah, rah. He do.
They say Brodny got drafted before Shedeur.
Oh wow. Wow. What pick we at?
Well, I mean the Ravens were 59, so
so we did. Mine was 55.
Yeah.
Brown was 55.
This
So
is
this
the
man
last
about to
pick.
be in the third round. Man, Rara just called Xavier Restrepo rotten mouth.
Why? God,
I'll be right back.
damn, man.
Okay. He came in with the jokes.
The vibes are a lot less friendly on day 2.
He called this man rotten mouth. That cold-blooded right there, boy. And they said Darius was a first-round pick, didn't it, Chris?
Darius who?
Alexander.
There was some talk about that, but he's like 25 years old, so
Oh yeah, he
I
is
never really paid much attention to that.
He one of them COVID kids. Charles Grant gone.
Damn. Wait, who? Oh, the Giants?
No. I'm tripping. He's not gone. I'm tripping. That's the best available. My bad. I lied. I'm false information. I'm sorry. False information. My bad. False information. Darius Alexander is gone. We in round 3.
The Giants?
Whoever's the top of round 3, I got to get to it. Whoever's at the top of round 3. The Giants, yes. Yes. Sexy Dexy, Darius Alexander, the 3 edge guys. The Giants is trying to get after the quarterback.
Worked for them in the past.
I said if we don't have one, you can't either.
The Giants is trying. The Giants saw what Philadelphia did to the Chiefs, and they said, we need to do that too. But I will. Hey, let me ask y'all this question. Michael Parsons asked Abdul Carter what number he was going to wear, thinking he was going to wear 11. And he said he was thinking about 56. In my mind, I say, ain't no freaking way that they get him 56. What y'all think?
I mean, I see what you're saying, but like, dude, a crackhead and whatnot. So like, it's probably
no crackhead when he was wearing 56.
Okay. Yeah, he was.
Well, you're right. He was a crackhead.
Very famously, he was a crackhead.
You're right. He was. He was a functioning crackhead.
You know, in my opinion on that, Coach, I like the number traditions more than retiring numbers like Dallas with 88. Mm-hmm. So like, hey, you know, and you know, not to give
other great players
to a rookie necessarily, but yeah, like if he comes in and he plays really well, all right, you know, year 2 or 3, you could wear 56. I prefer that to just saying, okay, nobody can ever wear this again.
Right. Keevy said the AFC North is no longer the best division. Yeah, we established that last night.
Yeah, that's been a while.
We established that last night. Pimp says, what's your thoughts on moving Trent Simpson to OLB? We would have to have another LB before that. We would have to have another LB before I would think. And I think he's best on the edge, but we would definitely have to have another LB before that would strike my fancy. But when he played for Venerables and he was on the edge and out in space, he was pretty darn good. He was better than what he shows now, in my opinion. In my opinion. Wow. Reports say that Abdul and LT are talking about it. Okay, Ferris, with the information. DJ M says Simpson is a DN. We need Porter. What Porter? What Porter you talking about, Rara?
You talking about Darian, right?
Oh, Darian is still there. That's my cornerback. No, we gotta go O-line, man. No, can't do it. I ain't falling for the trap. I ain't falling for the trap. We gotta go O-line, even though I like
tell you, man. I'm looking at this list of wide receivers.
That's available.
I'm so glad he went Ted in the first round. Like, I wasn't super high on this class to begin with. But,
yeah. Isaiah Bond's still there.
Yeah, Ty Felton and Jalen Noel, Kyle Williams.
Yeah, this receiver class was.
I like Iron Lenore.
It was top heavy, wasn't it?
Man, that receiver class, I would dread when we had to talk about wide receivers for this class.
It was top heavy. I'm looking at these names like, the name I like ain't even up here.
I want Carolina to take A.L. Menor tomorrow, but outside of that, it's like
the name I like ain't even on the first page.
Who's that?
Jimmy.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Horn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Not saying I like him for Baltimore. I'm just saying I like him in general.
Yeah. I mean, I wasn't studying Jimmy Horn or anything, but I know every time I watched Colorado, Jimmy Horn was making plays.
Mm-hmm. He just Travis was the guy.
Yeah.
Travis was gonna get the targets.
What you said? They Ravens have 91.
Yeah. What you thinking?
I ain't thinking shit. I'm thinking that's a long ass time.
Yeah, they got 91. That's what I'm saying. They need to do something and get up in like the 70s.
Yeah, you get a Grant. You still got Milam out there. One of those fat bastards.
Jeez.
Let me see. I gotta give me 1 second, people. I gotta do something on my phone for a second.
Almost threw up. I went to that linebacker best available. Saw Chris Paul Jr. at number 1. I don't like that shit.
He's on like his dad.
You goddamn right. And you know what? The apple don't fall far from the tree. All right.
Wow. Sure, he's an outstanding young man.
And I'm sure there's video of him somewhere punching somebody in the dick.
What? Wow. Wait a minute.
Like his dad.
Wait a minute.
We need Porter. Darian Porter?
Yeah.
Yeah, but we need a line.
Oh, Jordan Burch still there. I forgot about him already. That's all I want Carolina to get. Trade up one more time, man.
Man, y'all don't care about Lamar.
Where you guys at?
I said I wasn't falling for the trap while you was gone.
Y'all don't care about Lamar.
I did. I said I wasn't falling for the trap.
I ain't talking about you, Coach. I'm talking about them.
Did y'all already say Darius Alexander?
Somebody say, can Shedeur Sanders kick? Gonna say, I've never been more excited for a horrible human in my life. Andrew says they need to trade up and get Milam, a fourth, fifth, and 4-6. That sounds true. That's kind of in the lines of what I'm talking about.
Yeah, you're right, Andrew.
We need 2 more picks today.
But going back to Mike Green, I just want I wish I could screenshot all the people celebrating Mike Green. Great talent.
Hold on. You got your phone ready?
You know what? No. It's I'm using it. This is my phone. No, but this is going back to add to Pop's comment yesterday about what's his name, the wide receiver. Pickens.
Pickens,
right. And he's, and how we can't get guys like that because of their attitude, terrible attitude, distraction, all this stuff. It's always that on the offense. We say, get this guy. Oh no, you don't want that attitude in the locker room. You don't want that problems. But we don't mind those problems on the defense. Like we're not a high character team like we portray to be.
Jose,
if a guy can play,
them crazy mother suckers on defense.
You don't need bad people.
You need them crazy mother suckers on defense.
Gillott to the Chiefs.
Yeah, they're trying to get physical.
Yeah.
You need them crazy.
You need at least one on offense too, though, Coach.
On that O-line, you do.
You know what I'm surprised at? There hasn't been a huge run yet on the running backs. Like a big run.
Right. They've been picking them off one at a time, and now all the good ones are gone. Well, the top ones are gone. Not all of the good ones.
Caleb Johnson's still around.
Caleb Johnson, yeah.
I'm surprised. They still got Dylan Sampson.
I heard nobody at Tennessee was actually good at football. It was all
other than the OC.
Yeah.
Garnett said they can't handle George Pickens. No. Let's be clear. You talking about Harbaugh can't handle George Pickens. Harbaugh can't handle egos bigger than his.
Mm-hmm.
Ollie Gordon's still there? Yeah, I think
still there. Yeah. I asked about Ollie Gordon earlier. Like, what happened? Was it the O-line, or did he actually like suck or what?
It seemed like that entire program fell apart.
Did because he had a great not last year, but the year before that, he was great.
Yeah.
I mean, he was great.
So that's somebody to keep a lookout for.
G-Money says your O-line didn't make you lose last season. Cut it out. I mean, did your defense make you lose?
Who said
that?
G-Money
88.
Well, what made us lose, G-Money?
Was it the defense? Because
no, don't give him. I want to hear what he say. What made us lose? Oh, G-Money. Well, I'll wait. We ain't gonna stop the show, but we'll wait and see what he said. Well, I want to see what he says made us lose.
He's gonna be like Lamar, and be like, I guess you taking Shedeur. Carolina's got 2/4 and 3/5. Man, you can move up one more time, Dan. You can do it.
Yeah,
I'm interested. I'm really interested to see what he say made us lose last year. That's because this is gonna be
something that like I feel like people don't take into account when they talk about the O-lines inability to move people off the ball. Like, just because Lamar is not getting sacked or hit, that doesn't mean that the O-line is still doing good. Because if you're not able to move people in the run game, like that's still a failure.
Right.
Like, you have to pass block and run block.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't have the ability to do one, then yeah, that's an issue. You know, like I think so many people are like, well, you know, they kept Lamar clean. Okay, that's one side of it.
Lamar helped keep Lamar clean.
Right. That's the other part too. Is like, you know, like, yeah, you need to be able to do both. Like, it can't just be you're neutralized in the biggest spot of the season.
OJ, the Panthers do need a running back, but they don't need a running back high necessarily this year. They have Chuba Hubbard. They signed Rico Dowdle, but they brought back Raheem Blackshear as well. But yeah, they are probably going to look to add a third guy, but probably not till tomorrow.
Either he typing a paragraph or he don't have an answer.
He left. You know he left.
Ollie Gordon, 2023, he had 285 carries, 1,732 yards, 6.1 yards per carry, 21 touchdowns.
He was a Heisman, like on a Heisman watch list.
Yep.
Yep.
Now 2024,
Harold Fannin.
Still not. I mean,
yeah.
He played 2024. He played 2 less games. He had 190 carries, so he had about 95 less carries, 880 yards. His rushing yards per attempt went down 4.6, but still 13 touchdowns, and then 179 yards receiving and a touchdown.
They part of the less carries because they was getting a anus kicked and they had to throw the ball.
Yeah.
Donovan Edwards fall off is real too. It needs to be studied too, the Dukes, right? Because Donovan Edwards was so good, he was on the cover of the game.
Yeah, he projected like a 7th rounder.
Mark comes back again and say, "Can she do a run block, pass block, and kick?" Mark on this, you do. Restrepo did not get drafted yet. Attitude Pop did not. And as Rara called him, Yuck Mouth did not get drafted yet. It's wild to think that Mark chose to keep. So we're not gonna let him get away with that. Marcus donated to, I'm assuming, y'all chat and said, "Hey coach, I thought Andrew was supposed to be traded during the draft. Guess not. I knew it was lied to from the beginning."
Appreciate that, Marcus.
Well, this is the round where he would have been traded anyway because y'all wasn't getting a 3rd round pick for him.
Love Jimmy, Jay. Love Jimmy. Now, if we drafted Jimmy late, I don't think Jimmy would be in the receiver rotation. He'd definitely probably be the kick returner though. I don't think he'd be in the receiver rotation, but he'd definitely probably be the kick returner.
But that's somebody that can work his way up.
He definitely could work his way up. Yes, I love Jimmy.
Lions on the clock at 70, traded up with the Jaguars.
When's our next
Wow. Cornette is on one.
Oh, there goes Porter.
They go Porter to the Raiders.
That's a Raiders pick.
Porter to the Raiders. Speed. Hey, speed.
Classic Raiders pick.
Speed.
Al Davis came back for that one.
They're having a good draft too.
Yeah, the Raiders are. Who the Raiders coach again?
It's Pete.
Pete.
And he brought Gino in.
Yeah, Pete. Definitely Pete Carroll pick.
I like Porter.
I like Porter. Yeah, I do.
They should be in the playoffs next year.
That's Woolham. That's his Woolham right there.
Yeah. Woolham was a huge surprise. Huge surprise. I think Woolham had 4 pick sixes his first year.
Crazy.
Had more picks than Sauce, but also had more targets, like more targets at him. I guess that's the proper way to say it. Something like that.
Mm-hmm.
The Duke said it's Tom Brady's first draft. I wonder how involved Tom is in the draft process.
I'm gonna guess.
Probably don't even know it's on right now.
I guess not at all. That's cool for marketing, but I don't think he's actually, in there making bids.
If I put my money up, I'm gonna be involved. If I put my money up and I know football, if I'm a businessman, I'll put my money up. I'm gonna let the football people handle it. If I'm a football man and I put my money up, I'm gonna be involved.
Ooh, I like that one.
Yeah.
Yo, Patriots are having a good draft.
Yeah.
Patriots are having a really good draft.
Too bad they couldn't have a good draft for the last year, coach.
I was gonna say, too bad they hired Mike Vrabel.
Press Star 410 says, I trade Mark Harbs and EDC for Howie Roseman. Appreciate that super chat.
You have to come with a lot more than that.
Right.
That would be a great deal for the Ravens. Or is he a Panthers fan? He's
a Ravens fan.
Okay, yeah. Be a great deal for us. Too bad that quarterback is Drake May. Drake ain't bad.
What?
Drake ain't bad. But hey, I'll say this. And this might be a hot take. Drake was outplayed early in the preseason, and they stashed old boy so he wouldn't play no more because he was playing better than Drake.
Mm-hmm.
And then they got rid of him so he couldn't show that he was better than Drake. Send him to the Cowboys. Joe Milton.
Yeah.
That first week of that preseason, Joe Milton was freaking balling. Because Drake didn't play that first week.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I tape on most of the talent.
I seen him play too much in college.
Chris.
Hey, flashes in the pan are nice, but Drake May got a extensive period of playing well. He got to play an
opportunity.
He got to play in the preseason. He had a bunch of opportunities in college. He was doodle.
Anybody playing that bull system in Tennessee, I don't trust.
He was at Michigan too.
He played preseason games in a real NFL system, and he looked good to me. Now, was he polished? No. But that bull crap Tennessee system is bull crap. And Ole Miss kind of is a Tennessee part 2.
It is, but I'm not going to put him up there with Drake May. Drake May was nice this year.
That's fair. Drake May had a great season.
And I don't even like Drake May that much, but he impressed me with the little that they had around him. Like, he impressed me.
The Duke said, is Joe Milton better than Shedeur? They're different players. Joe Milton can throw it from my house probably to Chris's house.
My house.
So that's from Florida to New York. And Shedeur probably can knock a penny off the top of a basketball goal. But he'd have to be at the free throw line. So it's just 2 different players. 2 different skill sets. Joe Milton can get away without lettuce.
Athleticism is what you meant.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Isaac.
Oh,
Tesla.
going that be voice chatting, so that's why his words be messed
Isaac
up.
Tesla.
Tesla got drafted to the Lions.
Third round.
Like, are they really going to trade Jameson Williams?
I think the Lions deserve a little music. Hold on, let me see if this works. The Lions, the first person deserved this. Let me see if this works. Guess it ain't working.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Ain't working.
Did you load up in the audio thing?
I thought I did. Maybe I didn't. Hold on.
Yeah, there's an audio section on StreamYard.
Hold on, let me see.
Dumb, stupid, or dumb?
There you
go. Stupid or dumb?
That's for that pick for Tesla. That's it. I had to open my stream deck. That was.
Why y'all hate Isaac?
Okay. Really? Right, Cam. Right, Cam.
They know something we don't know, I guess.
So
why y'all hate Isaac?
After that pick, I'm gonna try to remember this time. So I'm gonna go check out Hendo's boy and see what he had to say about this pick. Remember that Hendo did the video about the Lions dude after we beat him.
Oh yeah.
Hey, that son has grown that platform, boy.
I bet.
I think he's right around 30 right now. He has grown that platform. He's put in the work.
Y'all think Isaac can't play?
Let me look at best player available. So Isaac Tesla, Jalen Noel better. Jalen Lane better. Ty Felton better. Tony Horton better. Savion Williams better. Alec Amoyor better. Isaiah Bond better. And I'll stop right there.
All right.
Xavier Restrepo better.
Is he?
Did you say Dante Thornton?
Right,
Dante Thornton.
I did not say Dante Thornton.
Let's calm down, Xavier.
So my other third and Renfro, he's out the league. Somebody say he's picking up trash now. I think I saw it on Twitter. The next third and Restrepo, he could be the next person. Third and Restrepo. Watch. And it's gonna be all contested catches because he can't get away from people. Third and Restrepo. But it's gonna have to be 3 yards or less. The Saints are up and draft D tackle Vernon Bolton. I honestly don't know who that is. You know who that is, Chris?
Yeah, the Texas dude. He's good. He had some flashes. He caught my eye a little bit when I was watching Alfred. What the hell is his name?
DT or DN? Oh yeah,
DT.
Okay.
Who's Alfred Morris? There we go. Alfred Collins. Alfred Collins.
Collins.
Yeah, he's good. He flashes some. I think he might be one of those dudes who might be a better pro, because I feel like as the season went on, his role kind of grew a little bit more, and you see the flashes like towards the end of the season that he had. So I like him. I think the arrow's pointing up with a guy like him.
They said 6'5", 311. Broughton stacks blockers, tracks the ball well, sheds and wraps up. He's strong enough to press blockers with one arm and anchors well enough to fight through the combo blocks and double teams. Broughton's 35-inch arm length is outstanding. His ability to get to the quarterback branches off his ability to get his hands inside. He can drive blockers and get off blocks when he shoots his hands and presses blockers off his frame. He can play defensive tackle in 4-man fronts and defensive end in 3-man odd fronts. And that's from Steve Munch. Is that the dude that's with the guy that got fired from ESPN? The dude that used to be with Todd. Munch is the dude that with Todd McShay?
I have no clue.
I don't know who that is.
I think it is. I think. But why would his stuff be on ESPN if Todd got fired?
Todd got fired?
Yeah, Todd's just a YouTuber now.
I don't know.
Landon Jackson to the Bills.
That's good.
Right.
Cool with it. What Ferris called him?
Is that the alopecia assassin?
Yeah.
do you think about the Bills draft? Who did they draft so far?
They took Harrison.
Buffalo, I can tell you. The Bills have taken Maxwell Harrison. They've taken T.J. Saunders.
T.J. Saunders, and they took Landon Jackson.
They just took Landon Jackson. Correct.
Hey, I'm not, man.
The Jets have taken Azarie Thomas from Florida State University.
That checks out.
Florida State University.
I liked him a lot.
Mm-hmm. I didn't like him in high school.
Oh yeah, I know you. I remember your story. He's not fast, but he doesn't get beat deep.
Technician.
You know? And with him and Sauce, they're gonna be smothering wide receivers at the line because the length that they have and he's smart. Like he knows he's not fast, but the way that he positions his body, the way that he uses the sideline to help him out, the way that he cuts off to where he cuts off wide receivers when they're trying to stack him. I was a big fan of his game, and I think with somebody like Aaron Glenn, you know, he's gonna want to play man. He's gonna want to have his guys be physical. I think that's a great fit for him.
Yeah, and a player like that can last a good while in the league because he's not relying on his physicality, his athleticism. You know, he's relying on skill and knowledge of the game.
Mm-hmm. See, this is from a Lions fan here, Coach. Brad Holmes identified Cooper Kupp and drafted Amon-Ra St. Brown. Have to trust his track record with this pick.
Hey, facts are facts. Facts are facts.
Okay.
I think Tesla, he was like the analytics darling, I believe. So I think a lot of people in the analytics community really liked him. I think.
How hurt is Siobhan? Siobhan Rebel?
Oh, he was really hurt. I don't know what he is now, but he was really hurt.
He tore
but that was like week 2, though.
Yeah, he
week
tore
2,
it in
week
like
3.
October or something like that.
He should be good at minimum. I'm gonna be safe when I say this. Mid-season, probably before then. Like me and B was talking about earlier with modern medicine, or maybe it was what was me. That was me and you, B, or Jose.
Yeah.
With modern medicine, he probably should be good before then. But
yeah.
I saw a pick of Landon Jackson. It's not great.
Nope, not at all.
Oh, the alopecia assassin.
Yeah.
Yep. No. Shedeur yet. TLB. No Shedeur yet. So I'm gonna be honest with you. If no Shedeur yet, the chance for Shiloh is slim to none.
He was never getting drafted though. He can't. Bad and dirty.
You make it hard.
Right, 18 picks away.
18. Ooh.
Oh God. All right. I need Dan to trade up one more time.
Landon is Tavius 2.0.
Yeah, I'd like him to get Birch, but I mean get anything just because I don't really feel like waiting to 85. You don't need 2 fourths and 3 fifths. Yeah, let's consolidate here.
Or you could be Baltimore with 19 picks tomorrow. You could be that. You could be that guy. Could be that guy. I'm putting some names out there. Somebody asked me who would I want on O-line. I'm just going to throw some names out there. Cam Williams.
Pat Bryant II, which I've never heard that name.
That's who Denver took?
Yeah.
So that's 2 names for you. I just threw out there. 2 names that I wouldn't mind. And who the Broncos took?
What'd you say?
Pat Bryant, wide receiver Pat Bryant.
Pat Bryant II. Yeah.
From Illinois.
Charles Grant. I know he's I know they had him in on for a visit.
The Ravens?
The Ravens, yeah.
That's right.
William and Mary, Charles Grant. Let's see. Let me look at this. B, where y'all in this 3rd round?
85.
Oh, so y'all right back there with us.
I mean, we're a little ahead of you, but yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all on the same block.
You know, we 10 picks.
And both of us wanting to go up.
We 10 picks away. So, you know, we ain't the same.
So this makes me think how they blackball Kaepernick. Yes, they doing something. They send the message.
Well, look, I'll say it's. I thought that he was going to go just because the league goes crazy for quarterbacks, right? But it's not out of the question to say he's a third rounder. If he goes, if he doesn't go in the third round, then it's a whole different thing.
Let me ask you this, B. Do you think Jackson Dart's better than him?
No, but I didn't think that old boy who can't throw left is better than Deshaun Watson or Pat Mahomes either. So teams make bad decisions, especially
who can't throw left.
What was it, Mitchell Trubisky?
Oh,
and the Giants. We know the Giants ain't gonna have a black quarterback in there.
They're not gonna draft a black quarterback.
They're not gonna play a black quarterback if they can avoid it.
So you think Jackson's gonna start over Russell and James?
Yes.
Listen, Russell is about 3 years past done. We just
I'm not saying he's better. I'm saying they're going to start. They're going to start Jackson Dart over Russ.
And look, he could very well be better. Russ can't give you a full season.
No.
If you can't play a full season, how good are you?
If they start Jackson Dart, the Eagles will destroy him.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let me counter that and say if they start Russell Wilson, the Eagles will destroy him.
And then
at least Russ has the mental capacity to try to do something.
Does he?
Jackson Dart just gonna throw that son away.
They'll roll out there with. Look, they're gonna roll out there with Jackson Dart.
Their best option is probably Jameis.
Yeah, probably.
We know what Jameis will do.
Huh? You know what they'll do next year? Draft Arch Manning.
No, that's what Cleveland's doing. That's their plan.
No, the Mars have a they have a blood pact with the Mannings.
I know, but I'm saying that Cleveland is tanking hard for they're intentionally not getting a quarterback. Let me say that because the rest of the team's really good, but they're trying to get that top pick next year.
Mm-hmm. That's what it seems like.
Mm-hmm. So with Cleveland,
B Garnett wants you to drop a Black History fact about the New York Giants draft in black quarterbacks. Yeah, he can do it right now.
Not gonna happen.
Nothing.
My favorite Black History fact about the New York Giants is that they fired their head coach for starting a black quarterback over Eli Manning.
And that quarterback was Geno Smith,
Eli Manning was finished. Yeah. And then they also fired their 2-time Super Bowl winning GM.
Yeah. Imagine if they would have kept both of them.
Yeah.
Nah,
I think about edges this. On edges, right?
I think about this. They let 2 guys go this year and gave Daniel Jones $40 million. The 2 guys they let go were all pros this year. Saquon and the safety. McKinney. They let both of them go, and they were all pros this year. Paid Daniel Jones $40 million, and he ain't even on the team no more.
No, and that's why I don't look at them drafting Jackson Dart as anything. They're a poorly run team.
Yeah.
Like you let Saquon walk. Okay,
the best football mind in the building is the GM's son, and he 12.
You say, hey, okay, like Saquon injury history, don't pay running backs, whatever, blah blah blah. Okay, we let him go. Have you replaced him? He was
they replaced him with a receiver offense that they moved to running back.
I'm saying he was your entire offense, and you're not even going to bother to replace him.
Leading receiver, leading rusher. Sure was. Leading receiver, leading rusher. And they didn't do nothing.
They got Jalen Hyatt in the building, and his day one, they gave him a name tag that said bust. You ain't heard nothing from him?
Yeah, that was the first person that Tennessee offense fooled me on. Never again. That's why I ain't buying the Dante Thornton
and
buzz.
Thompson.
That Tennessee offense is boo-boo juice.
That's why Nico got up out of there. He said, I'm going to go prove myself somewhere else.
No, Nico just a fool.
Is he? Or is he making more money?
Is he making more money? You tell me.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, because he was making $2 million, and the talk was he was asking them for $4 million.
And he was like, you can
walk. He said, you can go. And then he ended up at UCLA. So I don't know. I don't know what they gave him. But 2 million living in Los Angeles versus 2 million living in Tennessee, you winning anyway.
It go a long ways. 2 million in Tennessee go a lot longer than they do in Los Angeles.
That's
2
all
million
right.
in Los Angeles is that like minimum wage.
But 2 million in Los Angeles, you're having a much better time than you're having in Tennessee.
But my bank account look better. My savings look better.
How many bear attacks you got going?
Bear tax?
Yeah.
Oh, bear tax.
Because in LA, I'm pretty sure it's 0.
Right. Right. We still ain't got a new pick yet.
Oh man, they're still on this Broncos pick.
Panthers are on the clock. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, you got your wish.
Man, Dan
You
Moore.
got
Dan ain't playing.
Wait, what again?
They traded up with the Patriots. They traded 85 and a 5th round pick.
To get to 77?
Yes, sir.
Dan ain't playing.
He is not. I love it. I love it. This is the first time I've ever rooted for
Dan
an
about
NFL
that
team
action, boss.
where I could just trust the GM. It's an amazing feeling. I know
Dan
y'all
about
don't
that
know
action,
it, but
boss.
someday for y'all.
Somewhere.
So if they go,
over the rainbow.
I'm hoping they go Jordan Birch here, but I mean they could go any direction really.
49ers.
49ers are up next and draft Nick Martin, a linebacker, Nick Martin.
Carolina still need corner. They could use some depth on the O-line. You know, obviously, like I said, they need to add another running back at some point. Probably not now, but there's a lot of directions they could go here.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going Jordan
Did
Birch.
Cedric Tillman go to Tennessee? Yeah, Cedric Tillman did go to Tennessee. Yep, he did. Definitely felt he was better than the Giants wide receiver. Yep, Cedric Tillman did go to Tennessee. Yep, sure did. Sure did. Pat Bryant, Senior Bowl. You remember Pat Bryant from Senior Bowl, Chris?
I didn't really watch him closely. I didn't really watch his tape that much either. So I don't know much about Pat Bryant.
Yeah, me neither. The wide receiver wasn't impressive, other than them top couple guys. Because I know watching Nick Nash, I want to throw up.
The most productive receiver in the country. You said disgusting.
So I'm gonna tell you the story I told Chris. So I was on PFF one day, and I said, "Well, let's see who the best receiver out here is." And I saw Nick Nash's stats. I'm like, "Oh, okay, Nick Nash." So then I saw that they were in a bowl game versus South Florida. Well, I got 2 of my former players that play DB for South Florida. Well, I'm like, "Well, who? They're gonna play South Florida." So when it's over with, I'll call them because I can actually call them and say, "Hey, how was it playing against this dude?" Then he don't play. I was like, okay, well, obviously he's sitting out because they sit out of bowl games or whatever. So I go put on the tape. I'm like, this soft, borderline. You mousing Central Oklahoma College of Cooking.
I mean, hey, listen. If I said to you that Mike Green got most of his sacks against Akron Community College, you say you play who's on your schedule, right? That's what Nick Nash did.
I know what conference Marshall is in. I didn't know what conference San Jose State was in.
But before you keep going there, Coach, the Lions apparently traded 3 third-round picks to move up and get Tesla. They traded 102 and then 2 thirds next year.
Revel's gone.
He went to Carolina?
Ooh,
No.
Cowboys.
Damn.
Well, how did they skip over Carolina's pick? What's going on?
No, y'all next.
Okay.
Y'all next.
Damn.
3 third-round picks feels like a lot when you don't even have a need a receiver.
Oh, somebody use my content? No. No. What? No. Put me in that direction, Haitian. I mean, yeah. I ain't seen. What I do?
Yeah, send that link.
See the Ravens content, beat writers using on Bleacher Report. Let me go to Bleacher Report. I'm gonna see. Make sure I don't have to slap nobody.
All right, I'm gonna get out of here after this Panthers pick.
No,
Cause
stay here.
What?
No, B, don't go. Hell no, you don't go. Hell no, you don't go.
That don't work with one person saying it. It don't really work with more, but like definitely not with one. It's after 10 o'clock. So
how about we give you 25 cents and a jawbreaker?
Hey man,
tempting.
That's like 20,000 Colombian whatever's.
Right. I could probably flip that jawbreaker for 50 cents. But I'm gonna have to decline.
So I'm on the website. I don't see nothing on the website. Maybe it's Twitter. Maybe.
And they took Princely Uman
Malin from
Malin.
That's
you got an edge guy or edge rusher.
Another,
yeah, got two now.
Scorton and Princely.
Okay, trying to get your edges together.
They
we did Princely on Draft Junkies. B.
Yeah.
I don't know if you'll be able to see this. I don't know if you can see that.
Yeah, we can see it.
Is that who you projected?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Got another one right.
Well done.
Completely rebuilt that D line.
Yeah. Yeah, they did. Dan is doing his thing.
Pardon me while I go see what's going on over here. I'm trying to see what my name is in these streets.
They said somebody drop a link.
I don't know. I've been on Twitter.
Send the link.
Why would I want to bend Cleveland, Rave?
Hey, that's the best lineman around.
Around what?
The NFL.
Like not in it though, but around it.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, somebody in the chat said Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh what?
For like Shedeur, like their pick is coming up.
What's their last chance or his last chance? I mean, they're gonna take Jalen.
I don't know what it looked. Honestly, I'm just shooting in the dark. I don't know what it looked. Who a Raven be? Let me check Jeff.
Tell him to send you the actual link. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. I'll just say that congratulations to Dan Morgan on a fantastic second draft. Really bounced back from the disaster that was the first one last year, and things are looking up in Carolina.
They are. That they are.
What are you talking about, man? Don't go nowhere. Stay here with your brothers. At least stay here through our pick. Like you running out on us. You just like you come get a plate and leave.
I'm a tag.
You just like an African American.
Wow, you just like an African? You said
African American. Come get a plate and leave.
God damn.
Come in, get here late and leave early.
Right. He gonna get fired just like old boy. You here late, leave early.
Oh man, yeah. I'm a
do what you gotta do.
I'm a tag Hendo in for you.
Oh yeah, send Hendo.
Where you already sleeping?
Oh, it's past 10, and we kept him up late last night. 75-year-olds can't stay up late. he gonna get me for that one. He gonna get me for that one.
No, but I'm very, very happy with that. Like they went from you ain't got no defense whatsoever. So Derrick Brown's coming back. Obviously, that's a big deal. But they went out and signed Wharton. They signed Bobby Brown. They signed Patrick Jones. They brought back Clowney and won him. Drafted Princely and Scorton, and got themselves a number one wide receiver. I'd say it's a pretty successful offseason of work. They added Trayvon Moehrig as well. Kept JC and Michael Jackson. So yeah, I mean, props to Morgan.
Chris, you got if you got Twitter, DM me on Twitter, Chris. It's I'm gonna put my Twitter name.
I was gonna say, what the fuck? That's how we met each other.
I know your Twitter. We talk damn near every day.
All right, y'all have a good night.
I appreciate you, B.
Congrats.
Oh, hey, B.
Yes, sir.
Bro, we ain't too far behind you.
What?
We ain't too far behind you.
What you mean?
Because after 91, we tapping out. we ain't wait like yesterday. We wait when they get to 93. We should be gone.
All right, I'll hang out till the Ravens pick.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Go ahead.
What I'm talking about.
Go ahead. Appreciate you.
No,
Your intellectual insight is much appreciated.
Shit, I forgot to trade it up. That's a lot of picks, bro.
I did too. I honestly, I did too. But I was thinking like 4 more picks. I did too.
I just looked at shit said 78. I was like, what?
We'll
Oh,
get
Jordan Birch gone to the Cardinals.
Ooh.
Oh,
another.
Well done.
They getting their D line right.
Yeah.
Got some hunters.
They getting their D line right.
Hold on, I'm seeing if we can get Hendo on here real quick.
Got some hunters.
He gonna look. Look, B. This is what Hendo finna do. Watch this. You can't see my phone. This is what Hendo gonna do. He gonna turn it over like he ain't even see it.
Oh, so you watching Hendo?
Oh, you see?
How you know I said I'm leaving? You hiding in the chat, Hendo? You lurking? You got the link. Just unseemly.
Oh, I gotta go find it. I gotta make because I don't have that up. I got a donation. Let me go over here and find it. I think it's from Marco G. Let me go get this, Marco. Hold on 1 second. Because I don't have that app open right now. Because I was using StreamYard. I just saw it on my phone, Marco. Give me 1 second. Let me get over there to it.
What's B's channel? I'm on. It's Lunch Break Hot Take, man. It's me and Jose. Every week, LBHT show.
Okay.
Wednesday evening.
Marco G dropped 3. I don't know what time he did it, but he says Ravens bringing back Ben Cleveland after getting DUI, still keeping Justin Tugger, and now drafting Mike Green. SHIT. All they need is a crash out wide receiver, and we going all the way. Appreciate you, Marco.
That's a good pick by the Texans.
Who the Texans get?
Jalen Noel.
Oh yeah. To replace
there he is.
Replace Tank.
Hendo.
Go ahead and click that link, Hendo.
He has it playing in the background. He said,
"Check your inbox." Okay, that would go. That would go.
Yeah.
Inbox.
Who asked what channel was? Yeah, me and B. We're Lunch Break Hot Take.
That was the Dukes.
Also sign up for our newsletter, LBHTShow.com. It hasn't dropped yet. It's dropping next week.
Inbox check. Waiting on I'm waiting. See, no, he'll waiting. Unless you meant email. Which one? Probably meant email. Let me go over there and check that.
Who's on clock now? Bengals?
Coach,
I know I'm out of sorts right now. I'll be back, but give me a second.
Coach selection is in.
Justin Whaley.
Who?
Justin Whaley, cornerback from Minnesota. Or Wally. Was it Whaley or Wally?
I didn't watch him.
There we go. Gmail.
Yeah, I did not watch him.
Nope. Ain't got nothing.
3 more picks for Shedeur's last chance.
Ain't got nothing.
2024 second team All Big Ten led team with 10 PBUs, ranked 8th in the FBS with 12 passes defensed, started 10 games, 42 tackles, 2 tackles for loss, with 1 sack, 2 interceptions, and 1 return for a touchdown. Missed 2 early season games due to knee injury, did not play in the team's Duke's Mayo Bowl win over Virginia Tech.
Bengals pick is in.
I guess I'll find it when we get off. I don't see it. I'll find it when we get off. When I can devote some time to actually looking for it. But I don't see none of them in none of my inboxes, Twitter or my email. Appreciate you for trying. And maybe he mean Patreon, because I be talking to Chris on Patreon. Let me look on Patreon.
All right, now they're going fast with these picks.
Well, it should have been.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's only going to cost a fifth, I feel like Dan could trade up again.
It's on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, nothing. I tell you what, let's do this, Chris. Just tell me which beat writer it was, and I go find them. Because I don't have none in my inbox. Just tell me which beat writer it was.
They took O-line.
Who? Bengals? Dylan Fairchild.
The other Georgia guy.
Let's see what's best available.
All right, Coach. I tried to get him over here. It ain't happening.
I got you. I figured he wouldn't even respond to you when he responded to you and came in.
He responded, but he ain't coming on. But good luck with your 91st pick. I know it's still a ways away because you're not like us. But I feel like you're gonna keep the momentum going, right? You're gonna get you a nice D tackle, maybe a nice corner, something like that. Keep the upgrades to the defense coming, and you'll be all right.
Appreciate you.
But y'all enjoy the rest of the night.
All right, we'll see you. Yeah, we ain't got no date set up, but we'll get a date set up for May soon. Probably the second or third week of May when we do our thing.
Cool. All right.
Appreciate you.
Peace.
I got Dev over here, so let's see what Dev. Let's see what Dev's done said and whatever replies. I didn't know Dev worked with no media situation.
I don't think he does. Dev is from my neck of the woods.
Russell Street. He says Russell on his thing. It says Russell Street report author.
Oh, the Steelers to Caleb Johnson.
Mm.
So who the hell the Titans took? Okay, Titans took Kevin Winston.
Okay. The safety, a corner or whatever from Penn State.
Yeah.
Safety from Penn State.
Mm-hmm.
So now Shedeur is the guy sitting at the best play available thing now at the top.
Damn. Shedeur. Well, I mean, the Rams are coming up. That could be a possibility for him.
This is just outrageous. What's going on with this kid? To me, I don't know how y'all feel about it, but this is outrageous.
It is. A lot of shook organizations. They rather make the team worse by going with a worse quarterback than dealing with a little, a few more questions from the media. That's what they're talking about. Anytime they talk about, it's going to be a media circus. So your job is to deal with the media. You have to answer some questions about his Hall of Fame father. What's wrong with that?
Chris, I didn't realize Noel and Higgins on the same team.
Mm-hmm.
From Iowa State to Houston.
They rebuilt that whole room behind Nico.
Didn't realize that.
That's pretty cool. Go to the pros with your boy.
Mm-hmm.
What pick are we on now?
Mm-hmm.
Let
me go back. I done got all thrown off trying to see what was going on. I done lost track of where I was, and I've been searching for what they was talking about.
No, Tennessee's pick is in, and then Pittsburgh is. Wait, they just picked. This is behind. Steelers.
It should be the Bucks on the clock now.
Yeah.
Because Pittsburgh took Caleb.
Damn, Darius still out there too? No, Darius gone. I'm tripping. I was doing the wrong thing. We are at pick. The Titans are up. No, Titans already picked, right?
The Bucks are up.
The Bucks are up. Titans picked Kevin Wilson. The Steelers picked who the Steelers picked?
Caleb Johnson.
And then now the Bucks are up, like you said. Okay. Coach, any thoughts on Marcus Bow, Millam, Grant? Give me Millam. At this point, give me Millam.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, I'll be good with Millam or Grant.
Mm-hmm.
Either one of those two.
That's probably who they're leaning towards.
I think Millam is probably more pro ready right now.
Mm-hmm.
I think Grant is going to take a little bit of time with him.
Or I think my guy's still there, Chris.
Which one?
From hold on, let me look at it.
Cam.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's still around.
Yep. Because I don't think Grant's an option. Because they normally don't draft guys they have in for 30 visits.
Deion Walker's still on the board. Don't you guys like him? The D tackle,
really like him that
Kentucky.
much.
Oh yeah. But if we didn't win two, we got to go offense right here. In my eyes, we got.
Oh yeah. I'm just looking at who's available.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me look at that list.
Yeah, that might be going on too. Like them talking like, look, don't pick Sanders. Kind of like I don't know if y'all know who RDC is. They kind of put a skit out about people getting together, not picking Sanders. That's kind of what's going on in my eyes. This man about to fall to day 3. Let's see what's left that he got an option to. Ain't much.
I say the Rams. Rams could be a possibility. New Orleans got another pick coming up. Oh wait, but didn't they took the old guy, right?
Who?
New Orleans.
I think so. I think they took Shook. I'll tell you here in just a second.
All right, so scratch that.
Where are the Saints? There they go. Saints took Banks, and the Banks took Shook. So that scratch that.
Well, you got the Rams, you got the Raiders.
Let's see, you got, like you said, Rams. Well, all that we will see is Rams.
Yeah.
Because we pick right after the Rams. And by the time the Saints pick, we're going to be out there cheering.
And if he doesn't go to those two, man.
Yeah. He might go Raiders. The Raiders got back-to-back picks this round. They got 98, 99.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Or San Francisco.
Yeah, they still got their talks with Brock
Purdy. Me and B have had some arguments about this. I don't think they want to pay Brock Purdy.
Is it San Francisco?
Yeah.
I think they want to pay him, but they don't want to pay him what he feel like he worth.
Right. If they felt like he's the guy, you just pay him, because if he's your franchise quarterback, those whatever you're paying him now is going to look cheap in 2 years.
Mm-hmm.
So that's not an issue. If that's your guy, that's your guy. I just don't think they really believe in him. Like, they have a lot of talent around him right now, but as those guys move on, they're not paying as many players. I just don't think they believe in him like that to pay him. So they might, I don't know. Shedeur might be going to the Bay.
Yay area.
Oh, Jacob Parrish.
The corner. That's one of your guys.
Yeah, that's my boy.
One of your guys going to the Bucks. Okay. Let's see what the Bucks then did so far. Teams.
Ibuka, Morrison. Oh, Chiefs just traded up.
Uh-oh. Who's it? We talking about Bucks, right?
Yeah.
Bucks. Okay. Bucks got Ibuka, like you said, Morrison, and Jacob Parrish. Receiving 2 corners. They still got one of the most menacing presence inside, to me.
Mm-hmm.
When we played them this year on that Monday night game, and we won, I think, going away, but if Mike don't get hurt, we had our hands full.
Mhm.
We had our hands full because Brandon Stevens was doing Brandon Stevens things, and we had our hands full, boy. I mean, full. The Chiefs picked Noah Williams.
Okay, cornerback.
Mm-hmm. California.
Yeah, he's a ball hawk.
Noah Williams.
So, I mean, he's gonna get his hands on the football.
Let's see. So where does that put us? We're about 4 away now.
You got the Chargers, Green Bay, Jacksonville, Houston, and the Rams.
5. We're at 20. No, yeah, we're at 86 and we're 91. So yeah, 5 away. Yeah, but 6 away technically. That's a Spags guy. Yeah, I believe so, Pimp. He said Noah's a Spags guy. Yep, that's a great statement. Great statement. Somebody say Lynn Swan looking like Thanos with all them rings. Shedeur is too cocky for the front offices of most teams, and they dislike how outspoken and flashy he is. I mean, shit. The thing is, he ain't outspoken. He ain't flashy because that's the way he was brought up. That's just who he is. If he had got to college and turned into that, that's different. But he's been that all his life. That's what he knows.
If he's a bad teammate, that's one thing. I haven't heard anything about him being a bad teammate.
Right. How do we feel about Spags? I feel like Spags need to go to get him a head coach job in the NFC.
I agree.
How I feel about Spags. He need to go get him a head coach job in the NFC.
Yeah.
Get the hell
away from us.
Yep.
Spags need to go get him a head coach job in the NFC and lead the AFC alone. Go wreak havoc over there somewhere. Clot say, if Shedeur doesn't get picked in the 3rd round, can he go back to Colorado?
Might as well.
Actually, I think he's done with eligibility because he didn't play 4 years. He played 2 years at Jackson State and 2 years at Colorado. Travis, the one that was a junior.
Shedeur on his own has made enough money to where he doesn't need to play football if if they want to play this game. He's like, you know what? I'll go do something else. That's fine. Y'all don't want me? Cool. I'll make money doing something else.
He got plenty of money.
He can go where his dad goes to coach next and be a coach.
He probably ain't got to do that, honestly.
Oh yeah, he don't have to do anything. But if, just to stay busy doing something. I mean, he has options to do whatever he wants to do.
And I honestly don't think this has nothing to do with Shedeur, honestly. I think this has to do with Dion saying he gonna kind of control where he go, and owners be like, "No, you ain't."
Yeah, I mean, okay, if it's one of those things where a team was looking at to get him in the 1st round, and he's just like, "Well, I don't want my son playing there." All right, I can see how, I mean, I can see how that team would be out on him. But if I need a quarterback, and they haven't expressed any ill will towards us, they haven't said anything like, "Oh, he's not going to play" or anything like that. I don't care what he said to the next team. I want you here. Now for that team, okay, well, I got to take you off on board. If you're saying, well, we might have an issue playing there. Well, all right, then, well, we're not going to draft you, period. Or you say, I don't care how you feel about it. I'm drafting you. You're going to play here or you're not going to play.
Right.
He going to the XFL. XFL ain't a thing anymore. UFL is, right? Then they merged.
I think it's UFL. Yeah, they together.
Yeah.
Well, it was the XFL and something else, and they decided to come together.
USFL, I think it was. Man, they taking their sweet time.
I know, right?
Oh man.
They working the phones.
Trying to do something.
You pick somebody.
Yeah, Paradox will. It's the USFL now. Hey, make sure y'all hitting that subscribe button, the like and subscribe button if you're new in here. on both channels. Oh, all 3 channels, because you're on More Sip to Tally too. Go to More Sip to Tally and subscribe over there as well.
Definitely. Do what you do. Because what the plan for More Sip to Tally is the individual players that I like. That's where that content will be Raven centric here. But the individual players I like More Sip to Tally, gonna have a lot of Mike Penix. Gonna have some Travis over there. The individual players that I like, that's where that content is going. And then when guys just show their butt on Sundays, that's what's gonna happen over there. But this one's gonna be Raven centric, and Ravens. Oh, what happened?
And also check out Decode Podcast. That's where you can find Chris sometimes.
The Chargers.
I forgot about him.
Jamari Caldwell.
I had completely forgot about him.
That was my 4th round guy who I wanted.
Okay.
But
I had completely forgot about that dude.
Not anymore.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 more people. 4 than us.
Says, that's flawed thinking. Jose teams needed a QB and passed on Lamar because the owners stuck together. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep.
To their detriment, and it costs some coaches and GMs their job.
Mm-hmm. Sure did. What if Sanders ended up being the 199 pick like Tom Brady? Yeah, who got the 199 pick? Let's see.
At this point, I want him to go to a good team.
The Chargers.
Team. Well, they got a young quarterback. I want him to go to a team like the Rams where their quarterback is on his way out.
Mm-hmm.
The
quarterback got maybe a year, maybe 2 left, and then get up out of there.
Yep.
Like you said, like the Rams, yeah. All right, Chris Osmond said, who you like next?
Millam and Charles Grant. I like those 2. Let me see who else could be a possibility. Obviously, I'm just thinking about offensive line. I like Miles Frazier. I might be a little bit higher on him than others are. Outside of the offensive line, I like Braden Swinson a hell of a lot, but that's not going to happen.
Yep.
I mean, to me, the value right now is at the interior spot. Wyatt Millam, I would have been fine taking him in the 2nd round. So he's definitely my highest guy right now. That's left.
Let me ask you this question, and we spoke on him earlier about Bow. Can he beat out Voorhees?
Yeah, I guess anybody we draft here can beat out Voorhees. Right? Could he be really good? Maybe, but I mean, like B said, even with injuries, if you're that good, you don't go in the 7th round. You know what I'm saying? I haven't seen anything from him. But none of us have seen anything from him to make us believe that it's his job to lose, right? Anybody that they draft here is going to challenge for that spot. I don't think that's a lock for him.
Yeah,
Chris, can Millam beat out Voorhees?
I think he can. I definitely think he can. There's going to be a learning curve there because he is
Savion to Green Bay.
He's not a
They about to hear all them receivers.
He's not a guard,
right.
So he was a left tackle. But I think
Millam.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I think to me the upside is better with Millam, and I think draft him in the 3rd round. I mean, that's a premium pick, top 100 pick, and I would like it. I would like that pick a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Chill out. He was never going to be the pick. Who was never going to be the pick? whatever that is.
Jaguars moved up.
What? Wait a minute. First, the Jaguars take. Jaguars got 2 picks in a row. 8, 8, and 8, and 9. What if they take Shedeur so he can play with Travis?
They got Benzino.
You think they would take Shedeur? They tired of?
No, I just said what if? Green Bay about to ship some of them receivers up out of there, cuz.
Oh, they got Ransaw.
Right.
Ransaw. Cornerback.
That's going to be a brutal training camp battle.
Man, they getting 3.3 PE games. They take Shedeur. Jags do have a new GM. Yeah, they do. And we do have 4 6-round picks. We do, Cam. Yep. I think we are going to take 11, rah. Unfortunately, I think we are. I think we are. The Jaguars got 2 picks back to back. The first one they took Ransaw, cornerback from Tulane. Not a bad pick. So Ransaw will be opposite of Travis on defense. I can't remember what other corner they have. For 15 cents a day, you can save Sanders for him. Embarrass me. What my other ESPN thing? There it is. Oh, that ain't what I want. ESPN. Best available teams. Jags. What are Jags at? Jags. Here we go. Jags got Travis. Oh, this is just their next pick. This their second pick since Travis. So they got 2 corners and a receiver, but 2 people. Caleb Ransaw. Let's see who else they got. The pick is in. Let's see who they got. Travis, Caleb Ransaw, and let's see who else they picked up. Millum. That's what Hendo say, Millum.
Damn.
So I'm saying, man, team ball. Everybody just taking action. We just sitting there, just waiting to see what falls to us.
That's what we do.
There it is.
All right, 2 picks away. Tomatoes.
Still got one more with Grant. Frazier.
Let's see. What's the old lineman? Grant Frazier.
Emory Jones could be in the mix.
Mm-hmm. Best available. Offensive tackles. Grant. Cam. I don't like the 2 guys they got after Cam, the Rogers and Brown from Texas Tech and Kansas. I have a infatuation with Emory. I like Lunt in space, but I need a guy to have a little girth if he gonna play guard. But Lunt is a straight up tackle in my opinion. What you think about Lunt, Chris?
Yeah, I think he's a tackle. Definitely gonna have to try to put some weight on him because the strength was a really big concern for me.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's like the same with Marcus Bowe. Like the strength was a really, really big part of the evaluation for me, where I wasn't a big fan of them, and I think it's going to take at least a year to actually get them stronger and get them on a NFL level to be able to deal with the kind of strength that they're going to see.
Looking at these names, Chris,
Pick is in.
the only starter could be Grant or Williams. Everybody else, I don't think can beat Voorhees at guard.
Well, and they failed. If they don't get one of them, they fail.
Yeah, Grant and Williams can can push Voorhees. Maybe Emery.
Yeah.
Long shot Rivers because of the versatility.
Like,
I think Frazier too.
Miles
Frazier.
Oh yeah.
Let's say Voorhees wins a starting job. Like, what kind of player do we think he's going to be?
Let's ask the question again.
Like, let's say Voorhees gets the starting job. What kind of player do we think he's going to be?
He's going to be a thumper because he's just a strong dude with decent feet.
Like a good left guard.
Yeah, I would say he good.
Average to like above average.
Yeah. He ain't gonna be no Pro Bowler.
Then
he'd be solid.
Then it's a failed offseason. You got to get somebody that's better than that.
He'd be solid.
You got to get like a solid or above average at best, and another guy that's developing for your interior O line. If one was really good, you get the other one is just average. That's one thing. If one's really good and the other one's still developing and he has high potential, that's one thing. But we got two guys. The ceiling ain't high for them.
Right. But neither one of them. Right.
Right.
If you had a really good one and then an average one, or maybe a little bit below average, yeah. But both of them are average.
Josina just said Shedeur's not going to the Rams.
So the only chance he got is them two Raiders picks? Is that the Raiders we said they got later on?
Mm-hmm.
Or Cleveland.
Cleveland's at 94, yeah. I'll be laying in the bed watching that pick. I'll be laying in the bed watching
a dark horse pick, San Francisco, man. If they feel like they're not going to get that deal done with Brock Purdy, they might look at San Francisco. They might look at Shedeur. Press Star says, I think it's tough to take a tackle unless he can play guard too, because I think we're solid at our two tackles, but we need a starting guard that can play tackle, if that makes sense. We don't. So we have two tackles on the team.
That's it.
We need a tackle.
Yeah.
We need a tackle.
Swing guy.
Yes.
Something up front, Jeremy. Something up front.
Something in the trenches.
Something in the trenches. At this point, I can't even give you a name anymore. It's just something up front. Cleveland's gonna be the backup everything.
Something that tells us that they've been paying attention.
Yeah, Ben Cleveland's backup everything. Tackle,
right,
center, and guard. Ben's played it all. He's probably the best guard on the team and definitely the second best center.
Yeah.
Yeah. The Josiah Stewart is the Rams pick.
Oh yeah. Edge.
Josiah Stewart.
Yeah, so I'd be good with Grant, Emory Jones, Frazier. I'd be good with any of those three. I think Jones probably has the highest upside out of all of those.
All right, we on the clock, people.
It definitely has the pedigree, but
here we go. The pick is in already?
Is it?
Oh, maybe he meant the last pick. Maybe T.Y. meant the last pick.
Nope, pick is in.
Oh.
Damn.
Yeah, they must have ran that joint up there. Let's see what they do then. See what they do.
What do you think about Josiah Stewart for the Rams?
It's a good little switch up from the power that
They got some dogs.
Jared Verse.
Jared Verse.
They got some dogs up front, boy.
Because Josiah's a little fire hydrant built speed dude. So having him opposite of Verse, that's a pretty good little switch up. All right, damn, they're ready to announcing it.
Okay.
All right. Ain't wasting no time.
On TV they announced. Oh, Emory. I'm cool with it.
That's what they went with?
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
Okay. Yeah,
cool with it.
I like it. It's
I'm cool with it.
A good right tackle. Oh, they announced him as a guard, not even as a tackle.
Yeah, I'm cool with it.
And they really wanted him. It seems like
can he challenge Voorhees?
Yes.
I think he can. He's one of the most physical tackles in this draft. Period. As a tackle, I think he moves in on the inside. This is a dude who I thought, because I did the summer scouting watch, and I thought he could have been a first rounder, but this year was a down year just for that whole LSU offensive line. It was just a weird season for them. But Emory Jones, like, he's a physical dude, big, strong as an ox, like one of those type of dudes. Good. They could probably envision him as like a KO type, where KO played right tackle and then moved him on the inside. But that's very interesting that they announce him and have him labeled as a guard. So, this is good, and this is a guy that got big pedigree. He came in, been a starter since year one. Him and Will Campbell both came in freshman year, started every single game for LSU. So,
hey, DeCosta, you can hang up now.
Yeah,
you can hang up now.
I like it.
I appreciate you. You can hang up now. Tell John I said what's up. You can hang up now. See?
All right.
So I had a few sources.
There you
go. So people, tomorrow, not saying the time, but in the morning. What time the draft start? Noon?
I think so.
I don't know.
In the morning, before noon. Green. Probably won't, I'm not gonna promise you Emory Jones in the morning, but we did talk about Emory Jones on Draft Junkies. I can't remember which episode it was, but me and Chris did talk about Emory Jones on Draft Junkies. Miro is gone. Miro went to Seattle.
Ooh, I like that.
Ooh. He got his Lamar.
I like that.
Mike is building the freaking Ravens in Seattle.
I like that.
Yeah.
But I don't like it more than Emory Jones to the Ravens.
Right.
Facts.
Right. So but I'll see you guys tomorrow. Y'all know, like, comment, subscribe, share. And again, I don't got to trim nothing because we didn't show no video today at all.
Oh, you had to trim yesterday?
I let it ride. I let it ride. I was a man, F it. They can keep that. They can keep their $3.
Yeah. But and it wasn't a lot. As much film as I showed, Chris, it wasn't as much as you think I would have had to trim.
It was like two segments.
Yeah, one segment was a second.
Still, I hate them.
Yeah, one segment was a second. But wait, Jose, let people know where they can find
you. Lunch break hot take. That's where you can find me and my brother Brodny every Wednesday night, 7:15 p.m. Eastern time. Also check out our website. I'm plugging it, man. LBHTShow.com. We got a newsletter coming out next week. So we need y'all emails. All right. Sign up so you can get this hot fire. And we can post everybody's stuff on there. So you don't have to ask the questions like when's this, who's this person? Where's this channel? And when can I find them? It'll all be on the newsletter. So go sign up, LBHTShow.com, and buy some merch.
And Chris just joking with DCP. We'll don't know when, we just know.
Just subscribe. Stop asking questions. Subscribe.
Yep. Right. Deep Cover Podcast. You see it. Lean to the side so they can see it. Chris, Deep Cover Podcast. There it is. Pick it up. All right. On that note, I'll be on Twitter tonight. I'll be on Twitter tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to hit record. I might hit record just for the 6th round. I might, because we got a gazillion picks in the 6th round. But I ain't promising you nothing. But I will be on for we definitely talking green tomorrow. Definitely. Other than that, I can't promise you nothing because I'm finna go. What I gotta eat. I ain't ate yet too. But on that note, man, I appreciate y'all for joining again for day 2. I appreciate B for joining. Appreciate all y'all in the chat boxes. 566 people throughout all the streams. Thank you. If you have not hit that like button, please do so. And on that note, the last pick that I see is Jonah Sanker. And look like a safety.
Virginia safety.
Peace, y'all. We out.
Peace.